All right, all right, all right. What it do, what it do, what it do. Your boy is back with another one, baby. Oh, yes, I am. The grind. Oh, baby. Don't grind, don't never stop. That's right. We back with another one, baby. Yes, sir. You had a good weekend of boxing, had a good week of boxing talk, and we about to have another good week of boxing. All right, yes, sir. We got better viewers than Joe Jones. Wow, Joe Smith Jr., baby. All right, we got that Saturday, man. We got another. Well, we got a lot of fights Saturday. Yeah, wow, man, it's going on, baby. And matter of fact, we had a good weekend this weekend. I thank everybody. I thank everybody for coming in this weekend. I thank everybody for coming in and the morning after show. I mean, that was on fire yesterday. I mean, I thank you all. We almost had 2,000 views on that video. And I appreciate everybody for coming in. All right. Now, of course, you know, my boy right there on the right side, Jermell Charlo. We're going to talk about both of these guys up here. All right. We're going to talk about both of these guys up here. All right. Because we got some good, we got some bad, and we got some damn ugly. Yes, sir. What's up, Slick Rick Rule? He said, OG, clean today. Love the shirt, OG. Always styling. Oh, man, I ain't clean today. Really, man. It's just a t-shirt I threw on, man. You know. That's all, you know. But hey, thanks. All right. But anyway, man, let's see who all in the building right now. Okay. We got about 12 up in here. All right, that's okay. You know, that's good enough for me, baby. You know how I am. All right, Ray Patterson, what it do, baby? Yes, sir. I was looking at you while the intro was coming on. I was looking to see who all was in here so far. And look, hey man, hey, spend your time with your daughter. Spend your time with your daughter, man. That's what it's all about, baby. All right. My daughter, 35, about to get married, you know. And I say, hey, look, I need some grandkids. Your biological clock is ticking. And she's 35 and she never been married, never had kids. But she got her degree, she got a PhD. So, you know, hey, I don't know. She might like being single. I don't know. I told her. But he's a good dude. So he'll treat her right. I made sure of it. All right. All right. So salute to you, Ray Patterson. Frank from the land. What's happening, baby? Yes, sir. Hey, appreciate that. All right. Hey, it's more to come, baby. It's more to come. All right, West. What's going on, my dude? Salute to you, my brother. And thanks a lot for coming in as usual. And thanks for the support as usual. I've been keeping my eye on you, man. So I might need to talk to you about some things. All right. So you and Mano and a couple other people. All right. So just throw around some ideas. And I had two correspondents of this channel, and one he's kind of busy a lot, and the other one he's kind of busy working 16 hours, and it's not like it used to be. All right, we used to be on point with the pay-per-views and giveaways and all that, and that's when I first started, and but now everybody busy, and I can't do it all myself either because I got my parents and stuff like that. But anyway, all right, we'll talk. All right, okay. Now, who else we got up here? We got my man Jay up in here. James is in the building. What's going on? We got my man AJ in here. Anthony Johnson is up in here. We're gonna talk about Anthony Joshua also. Yes, sir. He got another $100 million deal, baby. Wow, wow, man. For a person that don't have the belts, he sure getting that money. Yes, sir. Man, a Musa lifestyle is up in here. And my man Slick Rick the Ruler is up in here, baby. Talk about Seattle the best. That's right. That's Slick Rick the Ruler, baby. Y'all make sure y'all go check out his page, baby. All right, Little Rick is up in here. What's up, Rick Tim? What's going on with you, baby? All right, BC. What's going on, Brooklyn C? What's happening with you? All right, yes, so we got James Allen Cooper and that Sue. Ooh, chat. All right, yes, sir, James Allen Cooper, baby. What's going on? It's OG. Why they running from Thurman, man? You know what? I don't know. I don't think they're running. I think they're hating. I think they're hating on Thurman. That's what I think they are. I think that's what they're doing. I think they are hating on Thurman. I think Thurman, he turned down the Bruce Anderson fight. I know that. But I think they hating on him. And what reason, I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. What can it be? Why didn't he know Keith Thurman? Keith Thurman is an old school welterweight. He is a former unified champion, and I'm talking about at the WA and the WBC. And so I need to find out, why the dodging or the ducking or the hating. So I really believe it's hate more than ducking. You know, so but then again, Keith Thurman's a big puncher, y'all. Don't count him out yet because he's still young. Keith Thurman ain't that old. He still got a lot to give to the 147 division. Y'all better remember that. Shoot. What's up, Ricky E245? OG, tell Belango to start biting fighting. Man, this asinine dude, I'm going to tell y'all, we got to talk about this, all right? Because he came out. He came out on Twitter. He came out on boxingscene.com. He came out anywhere they'll listen to him. And let me tell you what he said, baby. We're going to talk about it. All right. H Entertainment 19. What's happening with you, baby? Salute to you. Hey, young world. Wow. What's going on, baby? All right. That's what we got right now. All right, make sure everybody hit the like button. I appreciate everybody coming in. If Keith still towards boxing, he could be dangerous. Yes, RS, you're right. This is what now I know Earl Smith's beef. Okay, Earl Smith got a beef with Keith Thurman because Keith Thurman tried to block him from being great. He tried to block him from getting the belt. He didn't want to fight him. He had an opportunity, and I think Earl he took offense to that. And so now that Keith Thurman won an opportunity, hey, Earl and said, man, I don't care. I'm not fighting him. Al, you can say what you want, do what you want, but I'm not fighting him, and that's his issue. Now, everybody else's issue, I don't know what it is. But I think right now, Keith Thurman is the type of fighter. He knows how to throw big blows, big blows, What's going on, 00? What's going on with you, baby? Salute to you and welcome back once again, baby. Yes, sir. You've been hanging in there with me. Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, I got some riches to give out. All right. So, but also, Keith Thurman's a big puncher too. So and he can box. He can box and he can stand there and he can slug. So he is dangerous. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted now. Yeah, he had a fake car accident or whatever, this and that. Yeah, he got married and this and that, and maybe not having a lot of success as far as financial wise, but go in there and fight him and see what happens. See what happens. Now, don't take Keith at no damn top 20 welterweight. He's beyond that. I'd say he won the top 5 welterweights that's still in the game, and minus Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. So let's get them out the way. But he's still right there, up there in the top 5. I'm telling you right now, Keith, he's still young too. Somebody don't want no smoke. Why? Because they don't want to get punched by a hard puncher. Keith can punch. He can punch. Trust me. He rock. Hell, y'all see what he did to Sean Porter. And Sean Porter was in his prime. He bucked in his legs. He hit him with a straight right, and that sucker bucked. Because they was standing toe to toe, baby. Toe to toe. Shit. Y'all better think twice. All right. Let's get this busy. Let's get it popping, baby. All right. I know Trill might still be on. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to look at nobody else today. But G5 Gabe, I saw him for a little bit this morning before I cut out. But it's all good. All right. Ray Patterson, what's going on? You have to remember, Chief does not take it to the body well. Oh, right. Yeah, that's the only thing. I think that's the only Achilles heel he has. He cannot take a body shot. A body shot. We all remember the Collazo fight. We all remember that. We all remember the body shot from Sean Porter. So yeah, them body shots, he get to retreating when he get them body shots. And when he get a body shot, because he get to retreating and start moving and getting out the way, till he get that that groove back in that body, So let's get on with it. Let's get on and talk about it, man. All right. We talking about, first of all, finally, my boy Jermell, right there on the right, my right. All right. we got Jermell, Charlo. They finally didn't have to go to a purse bid. And now he's finally going to fight Tszyu. Easy fight to make. They both was on PBC. So basically, hey, it's on. All right. So they will be fighting in November. November. This is a definite go. This is a definitely on go. Jermell didn't have time to breathe. He didn't have time to enjoy his unification. Undisputed. So now he's about to go back in the lion's den. Now, this is what happens when you are a undisputed fighter. All right. Now, well, you damn right. Mel is finna beat his ass. Okay, I was about to say that, but hey, always beat me to it because here's what's going to happen. Tszyu is looking to fight big names for a big payday, even though he's not a big star or a big draw, or damn near a big puncher. I'm sorry, Mel's going to kill you, son. I'm serious. Mel's going to hurt you. It's not going to go past 5 rounds. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because, see, Jermell has learned how, under the tutelage of Derrick James, how to sit down on his punches without sitting down on them. Now, that comes from a fitness coach and a damn great trainer. And Jermell is getting better and better and better in my eyes, in my opinion. So Tszyu have the nerve to call Mel out and, on Twitter and after his fight and this and that. Tszyu is one of those fighters. Like I said on the show yesterday, you're not going to see a lot of abs. You're not going to see a lot of curved muscles and shit like that because he built like Mikey Garcia. They just don't have that muscle, but it's just hidden. All right. They can't bring it out, because why? They got a lot of baby fat on them, right? Now, we know David Benavidez is strong, but we know he don't look strong, right? Because he used to be fat. Well, let's say, okay, big boned it, okay? Yeah, big boned it. No, his ass used to be fat. And that's why he got the little curves on the side. Because when you get fat and you lose weight and stuff, you can't get rid of that shit, right? No, unless you cut it off or some shit, I don't know, or tuck it in or something. But anyway, still, that's how Tszyu is built. Now, one damn body shot from Jermell Charlo, you're gonna be looking like Rosario. Look like you got a dry heave. I'm telling you right now, Jermell is going to get him out the way. He'll get him out fast. But you can't look past him. Don't look past him. Those are the ones that are the dangerous ones. Shit. What's going on, Ricky? They said November or December, depending on when the Bud versus Spence fight day happens. OG. Okay, because I thought they agreed on November, but okay. Now the Bud fight wasn't meant to happen. It's supposed to happen in October. We're gonna get into that too because I need to address a lot of people with this Bud and Spence shit. And I'm talking about a lot of your favorite fighters, the ones that I talked about that's going to be in the Hall of Fame, and they saying some disparaging things, which is good. Now, I know y'all saying, what? Yeah, it's good. Because, see, that's give Earl Spence, fire. Because every time somebody come out and open their goddamn mouth, just like you guys trainer, he said about Earl Spence, ain't nothing, he ain't the same, this and that. Well, he get in there and broke your fighter eye, okay? He broke his eye socket, okay? And his goddamn ribs. All right, so, hey, keep on saying Terrence is this and that, all right? I welcome it. But let's get back to Tszyu for a minute. I'll get to that in a minute. Now, Tszyu is a type of fighter that he's going to go out there and he probably milk the first round, milk it, and Jermell probably going to see where the punch is coming from. And then he's going to see how his punches feel. Because Jermell said he's like to see how a punch feel, by arm punch or something like that. When you throw a jab out there, people probably put their arm out like that and try to catch it, or he knock it down or something like that. But he feel how, the punches feel. And if he feels that he can't punch, then watch Jermell take chances that he normally don't take. And chances, what I'm talking about is he walked right into Tszyu space. He go right, even though he might have to eat a punch or a jab, he's going to go in there and dominate him. Now, it's no secret that the reason why Tszyu is pushing for this fight so bad is for the money. And hopefully for that little window that he probably can dethrone Jermell Charlo, which is not going to happen. So that's the reason why. So now, of course, you can say this and that about Tszyu, which is probably okay and fine, but he's just not going to beat Jermell Charlo. Now, Jermell Charlo on the WBA, they wouldn't let the man breathe. I mean, he just finished a undisputed fight with Castano, and he rocked Castano on this one, baby. Man, he was ready. Now, what do you think he's gonna do to Tszyu? And Tszyu is not that aggressive. All right. See, some fighters you can build up. Some fighters you can give them that type of name, and like I said, you got money, the backing, and your father was a fighter, Tszyu, it just fits, right? Like Shane Mosley's son, or Vander Holyfield's son. They just, fit. Zab Judah, his father was a kickboxer. But back then, Zab Judah, he got a chance to meet all the top trainers. And that's how he got his foot in the door. He wasn't in the Olympics, but Zab Judah was a alternate in the Olympics. But then he fought his first pro fight where? On Sweet Pea Whitaker undercard. All right. So, and like you say, it was, and this is quote unquote. He said, "Hey man, I had to take off my headgear and I had to fight without a shirt on. Man, it was different. I was scared. And guess who he fought? Man, man, he fought Mickey Ward. Mickey Ward. That's right. He fought Mickey Ward on an undercard of Sweet Pea Whitaker. And he said that when Mickey Ward gave him a body shot, he went in the corner. He told his dad, Joel Judah, he told his dad that, hey, man, I can't breathe, Dad. He said, stop the fight. And Dad said, are you crazy? We worked hard for this shit. Suck that shit up and get out there and do it. Wow. That was so funny when he tell that story, man. And we went out there and then he whooped Mickey Ward ass. So when they asked him, he said, who's the hardest fight that you had? Floyd Mayweather? He said, no, Mickey Ward. Yeah, Mickey Ward. So anyway, just something, food for thought. All right, let's keep it moving, baby. All right. Now, we seen a fight this weekend. It was Puerto Rican Day weekend. All right. What's going on, D-Ray and D-Ray Promotion? What's going on? Okay. Now, this weekend, it was Puerto Rican Day weekend. And of course, all the dignitaries, they was out. All the Puerto Rican stars was out and everything. And Terrence Crawford. Let me mention that. Me and Knockout, we kind of thought that, okay, this fight is done, because you're there and Terrence Crawford's there, but Terrence Crawford don't go to Showbox, right? He don't go to a Showbox fight at all, which is owned by Showtime. So we said, oh, wait a minute. That means he's going to be fighting on Showtime with Earl Spence. But that's not what happened. That one reason he was there. I'm thinking that's the reason he's there, but he wasn't. But he still didn't have to go there, though. He went there because he's undisputed. And he had to get his hands stoned in the cement of the Hall of Fame. Every undisputed fighter has to do that. So that's why he was there. So, and this is what I'm saying about Terrence Crawford. All right. Sorry, D-Ray, but got to say it, baby. All right, D-Ray, my guy, everything. See, Terrence Crawford is a diva. I'm sorry. I he just don't move. I mean, he is a diva. Because the reporter from Fight Hype, he said, "Hey, Terrence, any good news about the big fight with Earl Spence? I just want to ask you one question. Is there any big news?" And he said, "No, no, ain't no news. We working it out. I mean, he was nice and cordial. We working it out." He said, "Well, let me ask you this." He said, "I thought you gonna ask me one question." I mean, he was serious. I said, "Dude, come on." I mean, he has really got a stick up his ass. And I'm not joking. I'm serious. It's not funny. I mean, he really got some issues. I don't know what's with him. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. You know, I mean, that's come on, Terrence. He just want to ask you maybe one more question. Man. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, man, hold up. Ain't nobody around, and you going somewhere? And I'm like, this dude really a trip. What's up, Z? What's going on with you? But but this, I don't know. I thought maybe he just like that because he went top rank, and he just want to be around his own people and own stable or whatever, and or Bomac and whatever. But Bomac wasn't there, so I can't blame Bomac. Not now, but he really is sticking in the motherfucking mud. He is. Now, what's up, W underscore right side? What's going on, baby? Salute to you. Now, once again, we had a fight this weekend with Berlango and, of course, Angulo. Okay, this fight had a lot of ups and downs. More downs for Berlango than ups. And of course, Berlango, you all know that with the bite that he tried to do, and Mike Tyson style, uh, um, he should be fine for it. They still looking over the tape and the tensions. He did come out and apologize on Twitter, but that's not enough because see, it was someone else. Berlango, yes, he's a big deal among his ranks, but he's overrated. He's overhyped. And what they should do is give him a fine. Because, see, if I call someone and tell them I want my wife beat up or dead or something like that, I would go to jail for a long time. That's intentional homicide. Well, that's intentional assault. By biting someone and you just didn't bite a plug in them because the mouthpiece. That is intentional assault. And so, therefore, since the police didn't get involved because it's a combat sport, this is where the commission should step in and say, "Hey, we're going to have to find you, baby." All right, because he had great intentions and mean intentions to do that. I'm sorry. If Mike Tyson can't get away with it, your ass ain't gonna get away with it. Even though you didn't bite a plug out of him, your intentions was to do so. You don't get no points taken off because you didn't bite him. So, I mean, the referee didn't see it, so they couldn't disqualify William. The referee was on the other side, so he was too busy breaking them up. But his excuse was he tried to do that because the simple fact is that Angulo was using his elbows. Now, of course, that doesn't make it right. Now, if he's using his elbows, and you tell the trainer, the referee. If the referee don't listen, you talk to your trainer and tell him. All right. Now, what's up, Brandon Tyler? What's going on, brother? What's going on? He said Crawford thought the ring will have him as a number one, as number one. Laugh my ass off for what? Fighting bums in Omaha, Nebraska. Okay, Brandon, tell me how you really feel, Brandon Tyler. We're gonna get into that, baby. All right, we'll get into that. All right, what's going on, Scorpio Salem? All right, what's going on from Sweden, baby? All right, yes, sir. How it is out there in Sweden? All right, King Style Productions. What's going on with you? All right, Snap B, what's happening? All right, but of course, now listen what Belango had to say. And this is just kind of funny to me, because he really thought that he was like the shit, Now, he apologized to Twitter and said, I'm sorry, and that was very immature of me, and this and blase, fucking blase. Anyway, I went on and wrote it down so I won't forget. All right, what's going on, Not Zay? What's going on, Bud number one, pound for pound, though. All right, okay, Not Zay. Talk, okay. Now, Edgar Belango said it was a landslide. You didn't believe that, Belango? Okay, it was a landslide, and Gula couldn't mess with me. See, my skills was too good, and Gula connected more on power shots, and of course, I connected more on more punches. Copybox had Angula out punching Belango. Now Belango thinks he's that guy, and that he pretty much don't have nothing to feel about the scores. Now you know the scores, what they were. Okay, the score was 99 to 91, 99, 91, and 98 to 91. Now many fans and former IBF and WBA middleweight champion Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs said, hey, he felt that his fellow New Yorker got a favorable score, which is true. He got a favorable score. Hey, he got that Puerto Rican cooking. I mean, when we gonna wake up, and don't matter, I don't care if it's Black History Month, okay, and a brother in there fighting. If he lost, he lost, okay? We got to keep this same energy for everybody that steps in this ring. Or we just would be just a pick and choose type of sport. No, Mr. Belango, you wasn't outboxing. No, you wasn't looking great. You looking scared. That's what it was. You were pumping that jab, but that jab wasn't landing all the time. Look at your face and look at Angulo's face. You tell me who was scoring. And then when he went to the body, he folded you up almost like an ironing board. And what you do? You held. And what you do? You looked at the clock. Why are you looking at the clock? It's the 8th round. Why you look at the clock? It's the 8th round. Now, we all know Belango's a hype job. We all know he can't fight on the back foot, but he was on the back foot for the whole 10 rounds. Y'all stop that. Not y'all, but Belango, you want boxing? You get in there with a real middleweight, they're gonna knock your ass out. Now, when you fought Steve Rose, he made you miss. And again, he talks about power. Nothing else. He didn't say nothing about the jab. No, he didn't say nothing about the jab. He didn't say nothing about body shots. He didn't say nothing about body shots. He talked about power. Now, the last one talked about power was Rolly Romero. And that's all he thought Carter cared about. And that's what Belango care about. That's what he did in the Steve Rose fight. Steve Rose fight, he was just trying to knock him out. I don't even think he used a jab in that fight. And that's another thing. You're right. First of all, why you fight 10 rounds? Wait a minute. Let me look at this again. Okay. Now, you are the former IBF and WBA champion. So that means you're not fighting for a belt. So that's why he's fighting 10 rounds, West. He's fighting 10 rounds because it's not a belt up for grabs. Normally they go 12 rounds on special circumstances. If both fighters are undefeated, something like that. But he was fighting a 38-year-old Anguilla. And Anguilla went 10 rounds and hurt him. But he's a former champion. He should be going in there fighting 12 rounds. But guess what? They keeping him away from big middleweights. They don't want him to fight the bigger middleweights. He's still considered, in my opinion, a prospect. Hell, goddamn it, continue, whatever you want to call him. So but Anguilla, Berlanga, he was pumping that stick. And Anguilla was trying to find a way to get in. And then he found the way to get in. And then when he hurt Berlanga, what Berlanga do? He held on. That's what he did. He held on. And then he started looking at the clock. He started looking out at the audience. I mean, now, this is my opinion. What's up, Neil Love? What's going on? Glad to see you again, brother. All right. I appreciate you always coming in, man. All right. Now, what I seen Saturday night. All right. And like I said on Knockout Boston too, man. That was a fire show yesterday we had. Now, like I said yesterday, Berlanga got 1 foot out the ring and 1 foot in. He acting like he's that top guy at that weight class. The jury, the paparazzi, his whole team and everybody. And you're not near as good as any of those guys. Devin Haney can outbox your ass. That's how good he is and how bad you are. So, now, I ask this question. What can Berlanga do? Now, we talked about this Saturday night before I got off. What can he do? Do he have to go back and get a new trainer? Do he have to go back? Because, see, in order for someone to do that, they got to know they stink. And I don't see his coach. I don't see his trainer. I don't see his mama and daddy telling him that, dude, what you doing? Boxing is more than power, as Devin Haney has showed y'all. Because Devin Haney is not the biggest puncher, but he is a boxer that knows how to win and make adjustments. That's all. So Berlanga, for his bite attempt, he said that's Mike Tyson style, right? He started bragging about it. You see? Well, Rick, I'm gonna tell you, man, that new trainer, maybe he ain't used to him yet. Maybe the new trainer got us, maybe that was a teachable moment or something. I don't know. But if he just got a new trainer, then goddamn, there ain't no hope then. Or maybe, I don't know, that was a second, third fight, just like Morrell with Ronnie Shields. They only had 3 fights together. But when you come into a new trainer and y'all get together, at least y'all have something. OTB boxing class 101. Yes, sir. What's going on, baby? Yes, sir. That's who I got to give a wrench to. OTB. That's who. Yeah, I know somebody. I got you, baby. All right. So maybe Berlanga need to go over to OTB on boxing 101. Maybe he need to enroll in that class and learn how to some fundamentals and stop thinking about power all the time. And that lapse of goddamn maturity of trying to bite somebody because they're using their elbows. At least that's your assessment. I think you got frustrated because you got folded up almost like an iron board and with that body shot and that overhand right by Angulo. That's what I think. Now, if I'm wrong, man, I'm wrong. But I ain't wrong. I think I'm right. Because look at your face and look at Angulo. He's 38 years old. And he sat there and had you on a back foot. He pushed you back how many times? Come on. You should have stood your ground and fought. Come on now. You know, and I just saw Ricky comment, and you're right, Rick. He want to be a celebrity. You know, him and Ryan Garcia, y'all been hanging out together. I mean, you know, I don't get it. Then you're gonna sit there and talk about Mike Tyson style. And Malengo, he was upset because he was throwing elbows and he was trying to headbutt him. Right? Well, you let the referee know that. You know, come on. Or you take it out by going in there and whoop his ass. Look, this is the only sport where you ain't going to jail for disorderly conduct, where you're not going to jail for assault. Well, at least not assault like you tried to do, bite him. But this is a combat sport where you get mad, then you get even by punching him in the face. This is the only sport you can punch somebody in the face and don't have to go to jail. But you couldn't do that, son. You tried. But see, for some reason, now I might be wrong on this, and this is a long shot. Now, please don't hesitate to tell me I might be wrong. All right, please don't go. You know, KQ don't rock like that, right? We know we family. We can talk. We can talk. All right, you can tell me if I'm wrong or not. I don't take an offense to it. You know, it's just boxing, right? Now, tell me, was Malengo scared? Did it seem like to you that, you know, he threw harder punches in other fights? And it seemed like he just was throwing like this? I mean, am I wrong? Or did it look like he was kind of like, you know, because Angulo was walking through his shit? Well, I mean, explain to me. Talk to me. I'm opening these phone lines up today, and I want to know what you think. You know? No, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see what Mr. Lightning World's saying. You know, let me see. He said Malengo displayed zero defense in that match. Okay. That's why he was on the back foot. Because he didn't see the punches coming correctly. So he had to go on the back foot, right? Because he could see the punches coming and he wanted to get out the way and do this and that. He tried to roll with the shoulder roll, but he didn't do it correctly in the corner. And Angulo just went to the body. You know, Angulo kind of fainted, and Angulo kept walking him down. He kept walking him down, and Malengo had no answers. Now, this is the same Malengo. The same they call the Puerto Rican sensation from Brooklyn. And his own Brooklyn, Danny Jacobs, his own Brooklyn brother, just said, man, shit, that fight was closer than they gave him. Wow. Ain't that something? But keep that in mind. Now, food for thought. Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua just left Sky Sports. Anthony Joshua will not be fighting on Sky Sports no longer. His contract is up. He decided not to resign. Now, Eddie Hearn talked him into signing and fighting on DAZN. DAZN. Now, I quote and unquote. What's going on, my brother JT? All right, salute to you, brother. And what's going on with you? RGT. I would like to see Malengo fight Mungia. Yes, that will be a good fight. Because he's calling out Charlo, but you know, you're gonna get folded up too, little boy. All right, we're gonna get to that too. All right. Now, Anthony Joshua, he signed a $100 million a year. God damn. $100 million a year with DAZN. And now get this. Remember, DAZN didn't believe in pay-per-view, right? Y'all was there for the app. Pay-per-view is dead, right? But he got to get him 2 pay-per-views also with that $100 million. Oh, wow. Now, ain't that something? $100 million? You don't even have no belts. You just took your shit and took it to Ukraine with him. Wow, man, that's just food for thought. That's just something to think about when you're taking a shower and shit. Like, that dummy, you take the shower and shit, that dumbass, right? Good job, Eddie. Good job. All right. $100 million. No, bad job. Because the zone, if you don't produce, the zone will be looking at Eddie, and Eddie's going to be out that door. Shit. I'm telling you right now. Because he cannot be Usyk in a rematch, a trilogy. Hell, he can't beat him 10 times out of the year. So, Sky Sports, that's the second person left Sky Sports. Wow, Sky Sports, man. Boy, oh boy. Whew. All right, man. I'm telling you, that's just something to think about, y'all. That's all. All right, Danny Jacobs still suffering from John Ritter jab syndrome. Yeah. Danny Jacobs ain't like Danny Jacobs no more, So Eddie make it ran with that DAZN money. Yeah. They gave him $1 billion budget. $1 billion budget. Yeah. $1 billion budget, man. Yep. So what's up, Bole? What's going on, man? Yep. Yep. What's going on with you? All right. He's on those 2 fights against Fury and Wilder. Wow, man. I hope so. So what's up, Maya? What's going on with you? All right. Salute to you. Okay. Who else we got up here? King Style Production. I think I holler at you. I like to holler at everybody. Scorpius Sillingham. What's going on with you? All right, Mr. Mechanical pulling up in the rear, baby. I see you. All right. Now let's keep it moving, baby. Let's keep it moving. All right. All right. I want to talk about a couple more things. All right. Now we're gonna go to Jaime Mungia. Okay. We got to talk about the Golden Boy sensation. All right. The Golden Boy sensation is another Belango. All right. Only thing about it is that that would have sounded racist if I said that. Because I was gonna say Mexican and Puerto Rican, same flavor, right? But that ain't right. All right. No, they're different countries and stuff. But Puerto Rican's an island, and Mexico is a country. But anyway, but still, Jaime Mungia, you're the same as Belango. Now, of course, I would say maybe a Tszyu. How about that? You got 2 Charlo brothers. One want to fight one Charlo, Jaime Mungia, and Tszyu want to fight the other Charlo, and that is Jermell. Now, this is what my guys come in at. All right, Jermell and Jamal. I'm sorry, son, but Jaime Mungia went up to 168 and fought. Right now, why you not fighting him at 160? If he's calling your ass out, go ahead and do it. See, I rock with the Charlos. Y'all rock with Earl. I rock with the Charlos. All right. Now, Jermell is doing what he's supposed to do. All right. Bassiano, what's going on, my love, my grace, my queen? What's happening? Welcome to KQKC, baby. All right. Now, let's get it popping. Let's keep on get it popping. All right. All right. And welcome to everybody. Welcome to KQKC. Now, Jermell is doing what he's supposed to do. Okay. Now he got a fight with Tszyu. All right. Now the little chubby kid, at 154, the little chubby kid that keep calling him out. So Jermell gonna go in there and handle business. I have faith that he will. Now, of course, you got Jamal. Now, Jamal hasn't done shit. I'm sorry. But I gotta call it like I see it. And one thing about it is, Jamal, you need Jaime Mungia more than he needs you. I know that sounds kind of strange, y'all, because Jamal is stronger. He has a reach. He's taller, and he probably can spank that ass. Yes. But what is he waiting on? And I can tell you what he's waiting on. Same old story. Same old song. Canelo Alvarez. Anytime a fighter sit there and say that I will fight David Benavidez, but I have to have contract that's saying that I get Canelo after I fight him. That is really pitiful. It is, son. So you need to let go that 160 belt or fight Mungia or both. I say both because you need him. You need him to elevate your status. Now, Mungia is not the talented fighter that we all think he might be or could be or is. But he is a name where a lot of Hispanic people follows, and he does, bring a crowd, and this is the best fight for Jermell. Jermell beats Mungia, you move up a little status a little bit, not much, but you move up, and it's goddamn better than Slucky. Trust me. Huh? So that's what I'm saying, Now, we talk about AJ? Yeah, that $100 million, man, that's crazy. That is crazy. You got $100 million to fight on the zone, and you ain't got no damn belts. The zone is, man, oh man. So, but yeah, Tszyu is male mandatory. Yes, I understand. See, this is the thing about it, Brooklyn. See, I know, I understand that, but everybody, see, this goes back. This goes back to that old meeting they had in Puerto Rico. Remember? The WA said, I want my chance first and for undisputed, right? So, okay, fine. What's up, my brother? Juan, what's going on, fam? Yes, sir, that's my brother right there, Juan Hernandez. Yes, sir. All right, that's a good brother. I'm going to go see that brother, too. Mm-hmm. He's a real dude. I really rock with him. All right. Now, but so Jermell, I ain't worried about Jermell. He gonna handle business, no problem. I have faith that he can beat Tszyu. All right, I really do. Tszyu has been elevated because of his father, because of who his trainers are, and other people. They made him up to something that he's not. He had limited competition, and this is gonna be a perfect example. I want y'all to watch that fight. This is going to be a perfect example why you should never, ever, ever sit there and fight the same old competition. You have to start stepping it up slowly, 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 slowly. That's what you're going to have to start doing. People can't stay at that level, Yeah, Pete. Yeah, Tszyu going to get beat up. I know. Very bad. Now, like I said earlier, I know y'all, some people just start coming in, but I'm sorry. Tszyu got that baby fat on him. He's not that type of, I call it baby fat, but he don't have no abs and this and that. I'm not saying he's not strong. So look at David Benavidez. You ain't gonna see a lot of abs on him either. He used to be fat, right? Big bone, fat, whatever you want to call it. And you can see the handles, the love handles on the side, right? So therefore, but he's strong though. He's strong and he punches well, very well, But Tszyu is not that guy. Tszyu is not no David Benavidez. Tszyu pretty much fought mediocre guys, and he ended up being a mandatory. And he ended up being a mandatory to no other than not fat. No, they ain't. Yeah, no, not fat. Big boned, right? Yeah, shit. No, his ass used to be fat. God damn it, shit. Now, his ass, he can't show no abs on that because you got that baby fat on him. So you look big, you look strong, you look like you're he like Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia, he's very talented fundamentally, but you ain't gonna see a lot of abs, six packs, and shit like that. You ain't gonna see a Earl Spence type body on his ass, right? That's just yes it is. So, Mel go to that body, and that fight gonna be over with, baby, in about four rounds. I give him about 5 at the most. At the most. So, Tszyu, you been hollering, and I know why he been doing that. He knows in his mind that he can't beat the undisputed champion Jermell Charlo. Why? Because he can't. He don't punch that hard. Uh, um, he knows that Jermell is a excellent, fundamentally boxer, great 1-2 fighter, know how to go down to the body, But what he's wanting to do is he has that little window, hoping he can land that one little shot, which probably Jermell walked through it. Okay, just like when he fought Tony Harrison, they jabbed at the same time, but his jab got through a little harder, and Tony got rocked, and then there she blows, So Tszyu is doing it for the money, the limelight. So this is gonna be a nice ass kicking, to watch. So I'm telling you right now, I know who's gonna win. So let's not get it twisted now. All right. And that's the thing about when you're undisputed. Not only do you have to pay for all those belts, all right. Now that come out your purse, but you got mandatories attached to all four belts. All four belts. So you got to sit there and fight all these motherfuckers. So I mean, that's why a lot of fighters sometimes they drop the belts and move up to another division. So but anyway, let's keep it moving, baby. But you know how I feel about that fight. That fight is gonna be it'll be a good fight, but still in all, that fight's supposed to take place in November. But due to Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, uh, um, we got to find out what date they're going to choose. Okay, that's what they're waiting on. All right. So, and of course, once again, if you're just joining me, Terrence Crawford, I was trying to figure out yesterday, why was Terrence Crawford at the Showbox fight? And I said, well, some people say, well, I think the deal is done. And now, he started showing up at Showtime stuff and events. But that's not really the reason he was there, I found out. The reason he was there is to get his hands cemented for the Hall of Fame. When you get undisputed, they put your hands in cement and make a mold out of it and put it somewhere. So that's why he was there. And why he was there, this is what really tells me he has a stick all the way up his anus. All right. I mean, asshole. I'm sorry. Let me be a little respectful. Asshole. All right. Because the fight hype reporter asked him, well, hey, Terrence, can I ask you one question, man? Real fast, one question. Right. And he said, man, so any great news about the big fight between you and Earl Spence? He said, no, we just still working on it. We still can get some things done and everything like that, right? And then he just go off and say, and then the other guy, then the fight hype reporter said, hey, well, can I ask you this? And he said, well, look, I thought you said you had to ask me one question. I mean, I'm like, oh, dude, slow the fuck down. He just want to ask you one little question. Where you going? And I mean, are you that stuck up? He want to ask you another question. It's going to hurt you? I mean, I don't know, man. He's just, he got female tendencies as far as, come on. That's fucked up. What's up, boss? October the 29th, the greatest day of the year. That's my birthday. Oh, okay. All right. I got to remember that, boss. All right. October the 29th. All right. Man. Winter spring, she's a fall baby. Yes, sir. She was a fall baby. Yes, sir. Mom and daddy were trying to stay warm, baby. In October, baby, it's cold in Chicago. Yes, sir. All right. Because you can tell when people are trying to stay warm in Chicago. Because when the spring come here, everybody's everybody pregnant. All right. Yeah, but you know what? That'd be nice if you go to the fight for your birthday, man. That have the fight that day is up. Okay, all right, man. I wish you can go to that fight for your birthday. You know what? That'd be cool. You know what? Hey, and I know you'd love to have that as a birthday gift. You going to the fight, especially if you had some good seats, man. I'm talking where you can see the fight is great without sitting up there by the bathroom looking at the jumbotron and shit. So yeah, that's cool. That's what's happening. All right, now let's keep it moving. All right, let's keep it moving. And for you all that just came in once again, I think y'all come from Trill probably, right? But Belango, we already talked about that and the bite and all that, and he said he's sorry and he don't know what came over him, and that was very unprofessional. Yeah, it's about to get fined. That's why. And like I told everybody, in my opinion, all right, that is what I call attempted assault. All right, that is attempted assault to me. So now they no matter how you want to call it or say it, that's what it was. It was a simple. It was just attempted assault. That's all. Lucky he did not bite a plug in him, or he did not. Yeah, fine, Peter. Yeah, they talking about fining him. Yeah, yeah. The commission is talking about fining him. You know. So he said he should have been disqualified. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying, Pete. But see, only thing about it is everybody saw except the referee, because the referee was on the other side trying to break them up, and he in the clinch trying to get that bite. Now, if he had a mouthpiece on, he would have bit him. He would have went right through on the skin. Ugh, God damn. Now, no offense, it don't have nothing to do with boxing, but if you bite a black man sweaty like that, then there's something wrong with you, dude. You might be a freaky diggy, all right? So that means you do just about anything. Shit, man. Look how weird Mike Tyson is today. I'm not trying to discredit him because he did some good things when he was younger, when he was champion, but now he's weird as hell. Smoking all that weed and shit, I'm serious. Shit. Yeah, man. Man, come on. But anyway, yep. I was trying to say Edward Nasty for that. Yeah. Shit. But anyway, okay, now, Timothy Bradley. Okay, Deacon Bradley, all right, the second black little rascal, all right, Stymie, right? Now he believes that Belango would have lost if they fought toe to toe. Now Angulo was throwing some good shots, and he folded him up a lot too. He would have folded him up a lot. So I mean a lot. He was going to the body a lot, and I don't think Belango could took so many shots. So yeah, Timothy was high. Did you hear him? Yeah. He was drunk or high. He was slurring, and and Bradley, and you know what? Well, I'm on Timothy Bradley, and I said I was going to talk about this today. Him and Andre Ward, they starting to, how can they allow ESPN, and this is really bites my ass, because ESPN is a big platform, sports, all sports, basketball, football, this and that, and how can you sit there and call a fight knowing the shit they do, trying to make Lomachenko undefeated, knowing that he's not, trying to say Lopez and Camboza is undisputed, knowing that they're not. How can you sit there and just take that without saying nothing? I don't understand you guys. You see, I don't understand that. How can you honestly sit there and look at us and call a fight, or what you call yourself calling a fight? I mean, it's funny. I mean, is it that important to get a commentating job? I mean, really? Because, see, if y'all don't forget, they was all into undisputed, right? Oh, they love undisputed. Oh, he's undisputed. But soon as Devin Haney get undisputed, here they go. They don't talk about it no more. Sure, they had Bill on the other night and him and Devin. Okay. Wow. Right? But that's it. And they still put that damn chart up there. And they put Terrence Crawford number one all of a sudden. Right? Pound for pound all of a sudden. Do they understand what pound for pound means? I know, Andre, that's your boy. I get that Bradley, that's your boy. But y'all got me really fucked up on this. Because y'all sit there like statues, like robots, and don't say nothing. Like, okay, master, okay, okay, okay. We be good, master. We gonna be good. We gonna be good. Right? We gonna be good, master. What? And that's the only thing, it bothers me. They see the chart up there. They see that they got Cambos and Undisputed. First of all, it's not 10, and I don't get it. Then with the Undisputed, I'm not Undisputed, with Lomachenko being undefeated. They should have said, no, wait a minute. Y'all got that wrong, because he lost 2 fights. Y'all should have said something like that. I don't understand these guys, and they, it seems like Lomachenko gets away with everything, it seems like they gets away with a lot of shit, so I just don't understand it, so I mean, I don't know. I just said I was going to talk about that and tell y'all, I just don't appreciate that, you know, and this ain't nothing to play with, because these are records. These are in the record book. What's on, Misfit? What's going on? These are records that goes in the record book, and and for them to sit there and allow a platform like that, that's crazy, you know. About time said, wait, I knew Malengo was going to be okay. Shit, wait, I knew Malengo was going to be a hit. He was going to be a hit for what? Shit, yeah, he was going to be a hit, all right. Yeah, shit. Like, and what makes it so bad? Malengo said that he outboxed Anguilla, right? He outboxed him. Oh, wow. Man, he was working that jab on him, and he was just great tonight. He couldn't touch him, and this and that. What fight was you at? Because Company Box, which is unofficially punching stats, that says that he outlanded your ass, especially on power shots. So you ain't do so high, dude. So don't sit there and try to brag and shit. I get it's the Puerto Rican Day parade and shit, but goddamn, you ain't. He used you as a piata. That's what he did. So I mean, so don't get all carried away now, like you had a hell of a fight now. Shit, man, please. Yes, sir. You said team is challenging to fight Charlo before Tszyu. Who? Murto who? No. But anyway, now now let me go to the next one now. Now here we go with this shit. Okay. Everybody. But let me tell you something. Everybody want to shit on Earl Spence. And I'm opening phone lines up too. I want y'all to talk about this shit. Now Earl Spence, had did what he did. He had an accident. Yeah, he did everything, but it takes a lot of guts. And trust me, I'm not being biased. But no, a lot of people have came out. A lot of champions, ex-champions, Hall of Famers, they came out against Earl Spence this weekend. We talking about Roy Jones, Antonio Tarver, even Mike Tyson. Yeah, Mike Tyson. And Floyd Mayweather, well, we know why he came out and put Terrence Crawford, because he's trying to sign Terrence Crawford, because Terrence Crawford don't have no platform. He don't have nowhere to go. He's lost. I mean, he ain't lost, but he ain't got no home. All right, just put it that way. Now, of course, a lot of people is thinking that Earl Spence doesn't have what it takes to beat Terrence Crawford. Hey, that's what they said. But Earl Spence responded. Now, I said, he said, fuck them. That's what he said. He said, fuck them. But see, have anybody learned anything? Now, do you remember your Dennis Ugas trainer that said Earl Spence is not the same Earl Spence? Y'all remember that, right? Yeah. See, that don't do nothing but fuel the fire for this young man. And I'm not being biased, but I'm just being factual. This fuels his fire. This makes him want to work harder. Earl Spence is the type of guy that said, nah, 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 nah. How you like me now? That's the type of fighter he is. He likes to get back at you. And don't tell me he didn't get back at you guys. He broke the man's eye socket and a couple ribs. So why would they fuel that fire? If I was Terrence, since he was walking around with a broom in his ass, I would have said, hey, y'all stop saying that shit, because y'all making it hard on me. Because once again, here I go again. Sorry, D-Ray. Here I go again, because everybody Terrence Crawford fought, Earl Spence can beat. Now, can you say that about everybody Earl Spence fought? Nah, I don't think so. But it's kind of funny. Maybe because Earl wasn't there. Maybe that's it. Or maybe Mike Tyson was high again. I'm not trying to discredit Mike Tyson. I'm not trying to discredit Mike Tyson. He used to be a champion and everything, but today he ain't no champion, goddamn it. Shit, he's a weed head today. Okay? Yeah, I said it. He's a weed head today. Now, was he high? I don't know. We know Floyd reason. But what about Antonio Tarver? Huh? I mean, what about them guys? We know how Andre Ward, that's his buddy. That's a buddy, so we know that. But there's a lot of dignitaries, I would say, that believes that Terrence Crawford can beat Earl Spence, but never fought a fighter like Earl Spence. Both of these guys got two great. Both of these guys are two great fighters. But Terrence Crawford never fought a guy like Earl Spence. Now I have to say that Earl Spence fought a lot of people like Terrence Crawford. So, and Earl Spence has fought on the outside and the inside. Terrence Crawford only fights on the outside. But I can't wait to see what happens, because that fuels that fire for Earl. That makes him, man want to dig in and dog it out. That makes him want to sit out on his punches on every punch. I feel bad for Bud now. I really do. So, and that's right, Misfit. Let them keep believing that. You know? Let them keep believing that. You know, so and Antonio Tarver, he, you know, his fat ass, you know, you know, I don't mean, you know, yes, I do. I do mean to say that. Okay, you know, shit, fuck that. I do mean to say that, you know, because his fat ass, you know, he beat Roy Jones Jr. He did, you know, and but look how big he was, you know. Then he went to heavyweight, and you know, he just didn't have it no more, you know. He just didn't have it no more, and he's sloppy, you know. And I don't get them pink lips, bottom lip, but anyway. But I'm just saying, uh, a lot of people is backing Earl up against the wall. They think, but what it's doing is it's just making him more of a dog. That's all it is. It's making him more of a dog. Now, I want to go to Devin Haney. Now, Devin Haney is not being treated like an undisputed champion. He's not being talked about. Matter of fact, he's taking a second seat to Lomachenko. You know, you know. Now I'm not capping for Earl Spence. It's just that they ain't nobody capping for him. And all I'm saying is, right side, my brother, that Earl Spence has always been that type of fighter, you know. And what I see, and you see it too, that everybody, trying to find fault in this young man. I mean, what else does he have to do? I have seen a lot of guys and a lot of people say this and that about him, and they put Bud up here, but look at all the opponents Bud fought. They don't amount to anything. Yeah, boy jumped up 2 weight classes. I mean, think about it. Then they bring up Mikey Garcia. But Mikey Garcia and Earl, that was more of a competition thing because Mikey Garcia thought he was better fundamental than Earl. Earl said, no, I can show you I can box better than you. He said, no, I can box better than you. So that's what it was, really. And they made some money too. But still. But, I mean, I'm not trying to, I mean, why they pick on this dude? That's all I'm I ain't from Dallas, so I ain't got a dog in this fight. But facts are facts. Terrence Crawford always been an asshole, as far as attitude wise, and like a broom stuck in his ass. I'm sorry. If I'm capping, fuck it. Shit. Goddamn, he always been like that, And when he was with Bob, he always been like that, So now that he's a free agent, I think, maybe because Earl wasn't there, they was able to say things like that. But then again, they knew they was gonna get out. But I just trying to figure out why everybody always picking on this dude. And this dude, they call him drunk and all that, this and that. And trust me, they call him more than what I'll call Crawford. Trust me. All right. Crawford is blue-black. All right. Sure, I ain't taking that back. Shit, fuck that. All right. But anyway, but the man was in a car accident, damn near died. They wrote him off. They thought he was gonna retire and wore him off and everything. Came back, no tune up, no rehab or nothing. Beat one of the hardest punches in 147. I just don't understand it. And Crawford's the type of guy don't even talk to no media. You don't see him on no damn shows. You get that crazy motherfucker, Bunny the box or whatever. And I mean, come on. And I always say, hey, come on, bud. You gotta talk to your people, man. But Earl, he'd go on he was on Fred one time. He was on Black Fight Fan. I mean, he'd go on shows like that and things like that. I see him in a couple shows in Dallas. So I mean, you gotta get out there and talk to your people. Maybe that's why he got more people, more asses in the seats. Because you got to get out there and talk to your people. And that don't have nothing to do with your boxing skill, but it has something to do with your that has something to do with your personality. You got to go out there and work off the we say work off the court, on the court and off the court. Michael Jordan always used to say, man, hey, you ain't only a champion on the court, you're a champion off the court too. So we're gonna dress like champions. So Michael Jordan get everybody his card. Go to my tailor. I'm gonna pay for y'all suits, and y'all dress like champions. So that's why I think a fighter should act like a champion outside the ring, not like a diva. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. But I'm just trying to figure out why everybody was picking on this young man. So I don't know nothing. I don't know nobody in his camp. I don't know nobody personally. Never interviewed him. Not my favorite fighter. I just see it like I call it like I see it. So, but it is. But one thing about it is, skill set wise, both got great skills. But I just think Earl Spence showed more skills than Crawford because Crawford never fight on the inside. Just a fact. So I mean, it is what it is. I just trying to figure that out. They really horn in on this guy. Yeah. So, all right. So anyway, I'm over the phone lines up in 1 minute. Oh, okay. Oh, that's I got some food from AAA. Okay. See, I ain't got no wife to cook for me. So, all right, let's keep it moving. I always say that shit, daughter. All right, let's keep it moving. Okay. Now, Devin Haney. All right. Devin Haney. They picking on Devin Haney. Shit, I might want to stay on the subject. They're not treating him like a champion that he is. What's up, Aaron C? I don't see you, brother. What's going on with you? All right, salute to you. All right, happy Monday to everybody that came in already. Okay, yes, sir. Yeah, stop, brother. They were nowhere near their primes. Okay, all right. What y'all talking about? Okay, they were nowhere near their primes. Okay, all right. Peanut Barnock said, I don't know what y'all. I guess you're talking somebody. I don't care what Spence and Crawford are getting paid. I just want to see the fight. Oh yeah, I don't care about it either. Really, I want to see the fight too. I just want to get that shit over with quick and soon. All right. Miss Fit, what's going on? Since I saw you over there at Southpaw Boxing. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know. Because when he unified, I went back and looked at everybody, and he didn't unify for nobody really good. You know, he was at the right place at the right time. And hey, I ain't mad at him. Yeah, they're talking about Budrick. They're talking about Budrick. That's right. They're talking about Budrick. Yep. Yeah. But anyway, but now Devin Haney. Devin Haney is getting treated disrespectful too. And he's a unified champion. And this is not by the public. This is by ESPN. And some people in the public, you know, actually some fighters, like Lopez, Garcia, Ryan Garcia, you know, they're hitting on Devin, and Javante Davis, of course, he hating on that, and hopefully that can be a fight that can come down the line, you know, and we'll see who's the best. And Javante Davis still believes that Devin is still not a great fighter. You know, Snap B, he is undisputed, but they are not considering him an undisputed fighter. I mean, well, they are considering him an undisputed fighter, but they still not giving him the respect. You know, they still not giving him respect. He is the top dog at the lightweight division. I mean, you can't go no farther than that. You know, you got to see him. If you're in the lightweight division, you got to see him. So, I mean, now we throwing out names like Shakir is better than him. Shakir is more fundamental than him. You know, you already knew what Jeff Mayweather said, and everything, how he went against Devin, and y'all know about that, right? But now they throwing Shakir Stevenson up. So he's a great fighter. Shakir Stevenson is an Olympian, no doubt about that. But Devin just chose to go the other route. He chose to go not the Olympic route. He chose to go the pro route. So he went to Mexico and turned pro at 16. And Shakir chose to go the Olympic route. And sometimes you can go in the Olympics and don't do shit in the pros. But now, Shakir is trying. You know, they kind of trying to overshadow him over Devin. Well, first of all, Shakir don't fight at 135. He fights at 130. But of course, they had a little back and forth because they did spar each other a long time ago. But I don't think they dislike each other. I don't think that. I just think the media is trying to paint them as, you know, one is better than the other. You know, and I think they're trying to do the same thing with Tank. And I don't feel that, you know, that's necessary to do that. You know, and of course, Devin is going to fight his mandatories. Of course, Cambosa, he wants to activate the rematch, at least according to Ludabella. Now, Ludabella believes that he's going to activate it. I don't think he's going to do it. But Australia's not going to pay for Marvel Stadium again. It's not going to happen there. It's going to happen in a smaller venue if they do happen. But I think Devin win again and again and again. But of course, boxing scene, Boxer 24. They pretty much saying Devin Haney is undisputed, but he's not the best lightweight. How can you not be the best lightweight and you're undisputed? You see, typical, right, Mr. Mechanical? Typical ESPN. This is what I'm saying. How can Tim Bradley and Andre Ward sit there and let them get away with that? Lomachenko. They put Lomachenko. Oh man. Man, they put Lomachenko. He ain't been active. He don't even have a damn belt. You know? Yeah, I put Gervonta Davis before him. At least he got the WO regular. Huh? You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, ESPN has been turning into a HBO. You know how HBO used to be, all right, with Jim Lampley and Larry Merchant. Those was really hateful people on HBO. So, I mean, they can say what they want, but they really, really, really been disrespecting this young man. Now, Devin Haney, he said, and I quote, he said, I don't care about that pound for pound and this and that. Well, I think he should. I told his dad, yeah, no, he needs to speak out. He needs to speak out right there on ESPN. He has their platform. He has their ears. I would speak out. Say, no, y'all got it wrong. Sometimes you got to take a stand, and do the right thing. Fuck them. So, and they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Yeah, count them down. Now, I don't play that race car shit and nothing like that. But this is what it's looking like to me. If you look at the 8 undisputed fighters, how many are black? Yeah, we dominated that, right? Yeah, but they put George Cambosa in there and Lopez, so it won't look like we run boxing. That's food for thought. That's all. That's food for thought. Thank you, D-Ray. Thank you. Just food for thought. 5 out of 8. So you line them up and put their faces up there. You be like, ooh, man, the brothers doing their thing. Just food for thought. Now, answer me this question. Canelo, man, he's going to be right there in the Hall of Fame. I said, no, he ain't. No, he ain't. Yes, he is. He's going to be right there in the Hall of Fame. No. Canelo, he's a drug cheat. They don't put drug cheats in the Hall of Fame, especially when you get caught. They had a problem with that. Well, hey, it's true. It's true. So, hey, it is what it is. So, anyway, let's get to the Hall of Fame. Now, from now on, everything I say is going to be biased. Oh, no, you have to be biased. No, you're speaking facts. Well, your opinion. You don't have to be biased. This is a platform where you can give your own opinion. All right? This is your opinion. All right? It's not mean you're being biased or anything like that. It's just that you're giving your own opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. All right? I don't have a problem with that. If you think I'm wrong, that's fine. I don't have no problem with that. If I think you're wrong, that's fine. We don't have no problem with that. All right? We don't, we're grown over here. All right? We're grown right here. All right? Grown people don't do that. All right? Grown people, hey, we brush it off because it's entertainment. And boxing, it's a hobby, and we can talk like grown men. I'm not gonna sit up here go back and forth with nobody. So that's what it is. Now, Pete, what'd you say? Aaron won't pay Cambosa anything to step aside. No, he's not. No, he's not. No. Because eventually, let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. I'm not saying how they treat the black fighters, OG, not for the show. Okay. Oh, okay. But anyway, let's be honest here. Bob Aaron won't throw them belts out of Devin hand. Okay. Yes, he is a top ranked fighter right now. Okay. Now he won't be 5 years from now. Trust me. He won't be here 4 years from now. Right. But right now, he is the top ranked fighter. And what's up, Aaron C? I don't know if I spoke to you or not. I got to love Canelo. He's the man, his punch selection. He got to love Canelo. He the man, his punch selection. What punch selection? He just walk you down and just use the right, go to the body, use the left, go to the body. Then when he gets to the ring, he do this. He's not on his toes. He's not popping his jab. He's not using his angles. He got flat feet. So he's not a boxer. He's a walker. If I may say so, he's a walker. He walk you down. That's all. But with Demetrius Bivol didn't do nothing special. It wasn't nothing special when Bivol did. All Bivol did was box, and he couldn't handle that. He couldn't handle it because he don't know how to box. So I mean, he might have a little strength, maybe. I would say that. I don't want to discredit him or anything. And he know how to move. He knows how to move. And what I mean by he knows how to move is he moves a different way than most people move. He moves and like Rocky Fielding. We didn't know nothing about Rocky Fielding, but he had people to find out who he was and who had a belt. And he found out he had a belt. So he fought him. So, no, Canelo is not that talented, Aaron. I hear you. You think punches come from everywhere. He's not that talented. He's not. He's not throwing a jab. I don't even think I ever seen him throw a jab. I mean, I have maybe once or twice, but he don't be working that jab just like this. He come down here like this, and he throw on the arm like he did, Bill. He throw like this. He throw like this. Then when he get to the ropes, then he try to dig to the body a little bit like this. Then he go boop, 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 like that. Trying to get the referee to step in. But most people will, if you have any talent, but he selectively, methodically pick out his opponents. So and Kellen Plant, he was shorter, not as strong, and so I mean, it just it is what it is. They try to make him out to something that you buy. They try to sell him, and it did sell him. So yeah, Peter Barnard. I'm sorry. Yeah, let me highlight that. Let me open the phone lines up if y'all want to call in. Bill has a jab. Down there took Joe Smith out or with it. Yes. Oh, I can't wait to see this fight this weekend. Man, better Vince, man. Ooh. See, these are fights that he should have been fighting. But he thought Bivol was the better of the two, right? That's why he didn't want to fight Charlo or Demetrius Andrade, and he chose to, what they call step aside or go up in weight classes. I mean, that man been dodging and going up in weight classes, man, all his career. I mean, I'm just being honest. Oh, damn, I forgot. Did I get a super chat? Damn, okay. Did I sing today? Yeah, I've just been talking. I'm sorry. No. What's going on, man? I appreciate you, man. And chat. Yes, sir. He said, what's good, Triple OG? Just want to show some appreciation for all that you do. It ain't easy. Much respect. Man, I appreciate that, man. You're right. It ain't easy, man. It ain't easy call fights because, man, I was on here 6 hours Saturday. Then I got up and got ready to do the morning show. Had to put a thumbnail up there and had to get the show together. But me and Knockout gonna talk about with his help too. And did that for an hour and a half. And that was pretty good too. And back at it again, baby. It's not easy though. I respect everybody that make content. That's why I say, man, drop the link if you got a show, a channel. Matter of fact, right side, if you still in here, drop your channel, because I think I heard somebody say you starting a channel or something like that, right? Or have you started yet? I'm not. Yes, sir. I'm still invisible. What's up, William? I'm sorry. Damn. I thought I spoke to you, William. William, old school, man. I don't know. I keep on. I don't know, man. I'm sorry, man. Okay. What's up, man? All right. Salute to everybody that's in here. Make sure everybody hit the like button. All right. We got about 75 in here. I know everybody be busy on Monday. Everybody going back to work. Everybody dragging. Everybody catching up with the shit they left on the weekend. They say I get it Monday, right? So y'all trying to hurry up and get it done Monday. Hey, I used to when I worked, I used to do the same shit. All right. Now, Peter, better Viz, all right, and Wayne Old School, man. My apologies, dude. All right, great support of the channel, and I'm sorry I didn't recognize you. All right, I'll be mindful of that next time. All right, Bassiano, that's right. All right, make sure y'all check out the Queens of the Rings of the Queens of the Rings. All right, great channel, great show. Always doing their thing over there, and they come on Friday nights, and they're also on the trio on Sundays. All right, them, Bassiano, Nikki J, and Black Fight Fan. I'm sorry, Black Fight Fan. You retired? Yeah, I'm retired, Misfit. Yes, I've been on my job 27 years. I went out early. I started in high school, and they counted those years too. But I'm still too young to get the full pension. But I only get 75%. So, I don't work. No, don't work. I'm not handicapped or nothing like that. Just 55. I started on. They used to have a called a work study program, and the work study program in high school they count that towards your years of service. So, yep. So 29 years, yeah. Okay, DLC for me. Okay, all right, go on, Miss Finn. Get your 30 years in, girl. Sure. But see, that's the catch. You might have 30 years in, but are you of age? You see. See, I got 8 more years to go, before I get the full 100% pension. So, which is okay with me, So, and I'll do okay because I'm by myself. My kids are grown. I'm not married, so I'm okay. So anyway, let's get back to this. Now, better Viz, I think Canelo, if he would have fought him, I think we would have found out sooner. Him and Bivol are great competition. Now, Jermell Charlo, I think, will give Canelo trouble. Why? Because he's taller. He has a long jab, very long. Because see, Canelo is small, right? He's short. He has stubby arms, not stubby arms. His arms are short. He doesn't have a big reach. So he had to get close to you. He had to get close to you so you won't throw that jab or throw a overhand right or a straight right. So he tries to get closer and closer. Now he is heavy-handed, but Canelo, he can't box. Okay, that doesn't mean he's not a good boxer. It's just that he can't box. He's more of a semi-brawler. He's not going to sit there and try to work with the free hand or anything like that. He's just not that talented. He's not going to be up on his toes and, popping that stick and wham, wham, wham. He's not that type of fighter. Some people have it, some people don't. I'm sorry. So what Canelo did and what Oscar's hoping for Jaime McGear, he's hoping Jaime McGear can get that star power, just like Ryan Garcia got that star power on Instagram, but he don't have it in the boxing ring. You see, that's why he's so desperate to fight somebody that put asses in the seat like Javante Tank Davis, and knowing that he can't beat Tank, but he still want to be relevant. He still want people to think of him as this boxer, a great boxer, and he's fighting a great fighter, and he gave it, he want to fight the best of the best, right? He want people to think that, but he don't, right? Because he said he threw line, but he's still lying, right? He's still lying. Like he said about Manny Pacquiao, he was going to fight him, but he still lied, right? But now this year, he's back at it again. Once he came back from his mental breakdown, right now he's thinking he's, want to fight Gervonta Davis and he have a chance to beat him. Yes, he's taller than Davis, but that don't mean nothing. We already seen that with the Rolly Romero fight, and Rolly wasn't that much taller than Tank anyway. I don't know what he got that. He's short with his short self, all that. But anyway, but Tank can box and Ryan can't. Ryan is an Instagram boxer, and Gervonta Davis is not. Now, of course, you don't have to go by height. Gervonta Davis, he boxed very well on the back foot. A lot of people say he lost a Pit Bull Cruz fight. And let me tell y'all something, too. And most people know this, that knows boxing. Like Pete, he knows boxing. And everybody in here pretty much knows boxing. Just because you're used to seeing a fighter knock out his opponent like Gervonta Davis, Deontay Wilder, fighters like that. And when they go in a fight and they don't get the knockout, that don't mean they've been exposed. All right? I get so tired of hearing that shit. Oh, he got exposed tonight. But see, he won the fight, though. He just boxed because the knockout wasn't there. And a lot of people think that, oh, wow, he got exposed. Oh, man, he lost to Pit Bull Cruz. He don't want to fight him again. He hurt his hand. So what he did was he boxed with one hand. And I think he might have threw it a couple of times. Sometimes when you break your hand, you still try to throw it, to throw the opponent off. You don't want your opponent to know you broke your hand, so you try to throw it just to throw him off. So, I mean, y'all stop that shit. I ain't talking about y'all in the chat or whatever, whoever out there listening. Y'all don't, y'all stop that shit, right? Because look at Deontay Wilder. He's still knocking people out. But that night he won the WBC against Romain Savern. He wanted to take his time and make sure he get the win. That's what's important, the win. All right? Not the knockout, the win. And before that, he had number of straight knockouts in all his fights. And he had a knockout ratio damn near 100%, almost 95, I think. All right? Or 90-something, whatever. But anyway, still, don't think that. All right? Y'all get off that shit. All right? Let me open the phone lines up for a minute. I said I won't do that. All right? In case y'all had something to talk about. All right? Or y'all want to comment on something. I might start doing that. You know what? I might start coming on once in the evening because somebody asked me, KQ, you be coming on and during the day and I don't get a chance to catch you. So I might come on one time at night, in the evening. But I got to make sure I don't step on nobody's toes, I don't like doing that. What's up, Vic? What's happening with you? Aaron C. What's going on? What you talk to me, Aaron C? What's going on with you? What's up, Aaron? All right, Aaron. Aaron said Ray Robinson had many losses and they don't mean anything. It's how you come back. There you go, baby. There you go. Yeah, you're right. You're right 100%. You're 100% right. Because you can have a loss, you can get knocked down, you get knocked out. But the main thing is getting up and how you come back. You see? I mean, there's a lot of good fighters out there. They start off real bad, right? But they came back. Oh, let me crank this up, son. Talking to the phone too, y'all. Okay. All right, the DMV in the building. What's happening?
Hey, KQKC.
What's going on?
This is Bole. You should know me by now. You should recognize the number a little
bit. Yeah. I recognize your voice now. It's just when I start off, What's happening with you, baby?
What's up? I'm just messing around with you. Just remember last time I called in, I said, man, I can't talk about this Crawford Spence no more. It's always one person that'll pull me back in with something.
I know, don't it?
Somebody pull me back in, and it's nobody in the chat. It was from another somebody who has a channel.
Uh-huh.
They said some interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I said I couldn't lay off of it, but just so you know, I'm gonna give you a little bit more. I'm gonna add a little more spice to it.
Okay.
What I call Crawford Spence. I know you remember the movie Life. When they're all sitting around, when they're in their cell, they're all like about to sleep, and they're all talking about Ray's boom boom room.
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah, I call Crawford Spence the boom boom room of boxing because that's all we do is sit here and imagine
right
what that fight's going to be like and talk back and everybody has their place. You know, I'm sure so many of us have our night planned out. You might be at the fight, you might be at the casino, or you might be at home with your friends.
Right.
You know, so I call it the boom boom room of boxing. And anyway, hopefully we'll get that soon.
Right. Right. Yeah.
But, this is the latest coming off. This is how she got me in there. This is how somebody got me in there. They said, oh, you know, Crawford is Hall of Fame, but Spence isn't a Hall of Famer. That was the attempt. It just made me laugh. You know, I couldn't help it. It was just so. The arguments are so silly. It's so silly sometimes. I couldn't help it. It's like, I don't care whether Spence is a Hall of Fame or not at this point. He's only 32. He's got a lot of fights. He's got a lot of fights coming. What do I care whether he's the Hall of Fame right now? We're dreaming about Spence versus Crawford and maybe down the line Boots,
right,
and some other guys. You know, like I'd like to see him get back with Castano, even though I didn't see the first fight. I'd like to see him rectify that.
Right.
You know, like none of us are worried about Hall of Fame at this point.
No, not at this point, cause I hope I'm be alive to see it. But see, once you retire, you have to wait so many years before you get inducted. You know, so I think it's 5, maybe 5 or 10. How long for?
Yeah, 5 years.
5 years. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 years.
Yeah.
And you know, I saw that the Max on Boxing interview with Haney.
Oh wow, man! Woo! Yeah.
I didn't like. You see, I didn't like that Haney had to correct him and have him use the word undisputed.
Right.
They lie so much. They're quick to say Loma, Tszyu, and Kambosos are undisputed when they're not.
Right.
When they're not, but when the guy is undisputed, you don't say it.
That's what I'm saying.
That didn't sit well with me at all. That was like,
no.
All right, man. You know, come on now.
Yep. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I was just saying about Max Kellerman. He's good at that, right? And now, you know, it's not right how they're doing a young man. You know, it's just not. You know, so. But go ahead.
Yeah, it just rolled off his lips so easily. Oh, you know, the champ. No, he's undisputed.
Right.
Whether you like it or not.
Exactly.
Whether you like it or not, he's undisputed. Give him his credit. If you feel like there's some dispute to the championship, hey, I like Tank too, but the fact is, hey, he's not undisputed. The guy with all the belts is Devin Haney.
Right. He's the man.
If you have a dispute with that, make the fight. How about that?
Right.
You know. There's nothing else behind it. If not, don't make the fight. I'm not touching for that either. I'm just saying he is undisputed. It is what it is.
Right. Yeah.
You know, hey, yeah. What do you want to do? And as far as like Berlanga on the weekend, you know, I don't want to rail on it too much because he's really still a prospect.
Right.
But at the same time, like he can look at it as a glass full or a glass empty. Number one, people are talking about him more than they ever have, which can be a good thing. That can be a good thing. The other end is you really did get beat. Don't worry about, you know, I wouldn't be out here bragging. You should just go right back and work on the deficiencies. I really think he should start with, since he's worried about getting punched, you can see he doesn't have the confidence that he used to have. He should work on defense first, and then go straight to the jab. And, you know, sometimes we all have to take a step back. It happens. But, you know, he can look at it however he wants to. Anyway, that's all I got. Let somebody else call in. I know we're running close on time.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, brother. All right. I appreciate you. All right.
Hey, no problem. Anytime.
All right. Yes, sir. All right.
Peace.
All right. Yes, sir. Okay. A good call by Bole. All right. But let me see. I'm sorry. What was it? Tim Muncie. And that chat. All right. I appreciate you, Skywalker. Yes, sir. He said either Aaron Jones said it's either y'all happy Devin Haney is going for legacy. Yes, we are. But we're not happy because he's signing with Top Rank. Cause I saw that, Aaron. Right? All right. Ain't nobody happy he's signed with Top Rank. That's the stinking part about it. That he had to go through that route. You know, we ain't happy at all. You know, but we're happy for his, you know, one for greatness. All right. Yes, sir. What's going on? This is KQKC.
Live from Martin Luther King. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's going on, D-Ray? What's going on with you, baby? What's happening?
Hey, man, I'm telling, bro. Just wanted to get my call in.
Okay. Yes, sir. Get your call in, dude.
Absolutely. First thing I wanted to say, bro, is that people was on the commentators or ESPN about calling those guys undisputed.
I
think
know.
we need to start with the Suleiman, right? He was the one
Right.
who was saying that they were undisputed.
Exactly. He the one that told
Right.
Lopez father that. Right.
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 And then some reporter asked him that, and he said it as well, right?
Right. Exactly.
He said it for Lomo, for Tszyu, and for Cambosis. So you know what I mean.
But who gonna correct
do their
them?
research? Well, I mean, you is, bro. The chat is. You know what I mean. I'm not saying that they were right for doing.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that where it started at was with Suleiman. And I don't, and I think, like you're saying, when people correct him, like, no, it's not 10, it's 8. Then they say that's just a lie that Suleiman told, bro. You know what I mean? Put it back onto him.
Okay.
And but that's just my kind of opinion about that as well, though.
Okay.
But and now I wanted to say with, for me on Saturday, it was a great night of boxing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
We could see some of the old champs. Come out and get the spotlight again. Floyd looked like he didn't want to give it up. You know what I mean?
So did it?
Yeah. But and then that's the thing though, for Berlanga to have a meltdown, I'll call it that. You know what I mean? In front of that stage, man, maybe the lights was just too bright for him, and he wasn't ready for that. For this moment.
Yeah, maybe so, because it was a big weekend, and he was the main event. And so it might have been, a lot of
he might have been partying too hard at the Friday night festivities, huh?
Yeah, that too, and so I think his heart is not in it. I don't know, because he was looking at the clock, he was out there looking in the audience, I don't know, so I don't know.
So when they was out there cutting him out, they was like, bro, I did not pay to come see this. Then Cotto get up and leave?
Right, Cotto left, right. Yeah, he left.
I mean, bro, if you are, Puerto Rican or what have you, and he's a Puerto Rican legend on Hall of Fame weekend,
right?
He get up and leave, bro.
Right.
I think that's everything right there.
Right. You want a rock and soccer type of fight, so you're right. Yeah.
And see, but here's my thing with him as well, though, right? He's a power puncher, but he got out power punched, and he still won 8 out of 10 rounds. I cannot make that make sense.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a power puncher. His thing was knocking everybody out.
Right.
But then when you get out power punch, you didn't win that fight, bro. You know what I mean? Even with the hometown cooking, it's a draw at best to me.
Yeah. Copper Boss had him and Gulo landed more power punches. So yeah, he got out power punched. So yeah. So I don't know.
And now, last thing, I just want to go ahead, KQ. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, because someone said he had a new trainer, and
I've seen that.
Yeah, so I mean, okay, maybe he not
used. Need to go get another new one. Huh?
Yeah, that or maybe he's like Morrell and Ronnie Shields. Ronnie Shields only has maybe 3 fights with Morrell, 4 fights. So maybe they got to get in sync, together, because sometimes trainer and fighter, they got to get on the same page, So
yeah. Now I did see the corner going into the last round, kind of slapping around a little bit, trying to wake him up. But after somebody goes to bite him or something like that, I would have liked to see, how his corner responded to that,
Yeah, I don't know what I ain't saying nothing about the corner, what he said about that or not, but I know he apologized. Yeah.
Right. And the only thing I was just trying to say was that I mean, for me, I just think that it was kind of overlooked, and I think really, like, only in our community are we saying, if he was black, bro, they would have stopped the fight. They would have took a point. They would have escorted everybody out. They would have fined him. He'd be sued today. and probably need somebody to come bail him out. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Hey man, but now last thing I want to say, man, why is everybody so mad at my man James Toney saying that he got Bud and 6, bro? I mean, y'all saying the same thing with EJ. I don't understand how boxing fans
he got Bud and 6. Well, that's his opinion.
A legend of the sport that they claim they love, bro, for just having an opinion on a fight. We ain't never fought. We got an opinion, and we think our opinion is valid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and look at the bright side, bro. You did have Paulie Malignaggi, right?
Yeah.
He's one of your guys. He's on EJ side, and then your favorite guy, Shake 'em Up Petty. So, you know, you got two on your side, bro.
Right.
Man, I'm just messing around, though, bro. But I'm going to go ahead and fall back, man. But I appreciate you, man. Thanks for opening up the lines today, bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. All right. My guy, D-Ray. All right. Okay. Peace. Yes, sir. D-Ray, he real one. All right. Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate you, Victor. What's going on with you, man? Yes, sir. But, hey, you know, I think everybody have a right to their opinion. I do. I'm not mad at the people, the inductees. Let me put it that way. I'm not mad at them, but sometimes a lot of people have this and that opinion, but that fuse. What I'm saying is that makes Earl Spence do better, and that fuse Earl Spence that get his motor running, and they don't know that, I guess, but I bet Terrence know that. I bet he know that. So then they ain't like they don't like each other. It's just that they in competition with each other. So but it is what it is. So I just don't like the disrespect that they give Devin Haney. Well, sometimes Earl Spence too, mostly, everybody bets against him. And Terrence Crawford, I just would like for him to get out more. I would like for him to get to, it don't have to be my channel. I'd like to see him go on another channel or another creator channel and hell, the Boxing Voice or somebody. I would like to see that. That way, you can get out there and put yourself out there and promote the fight or whatever. And right now, the fight really don't need to be promoted, but let us know who you are. Let us know who you are and what you all about and why you think you can win. We hear from a lot of other people, and like Bole said, we always get drawn in. We always get drawn in into this Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford conversation. But now we want to hear about this person, that person. Jay Washington, Mike Tyson also said that he has Crawford beating Earl Spence. So and then again, I think about this. You don't know what happened behind closed doors, right? See, some of these guys might even spoke to Crawford because Crawford was there. Remember that Earl wasn't there. So maybe these older fighters, former fighters and Hall of Famer fighters, they might have been there and talked to Terrence and, kind of like him or whatever, or had a prior relationship with him. So that can be another reason, they might say, okay, he gonna win, So, and Earl probably don't know these guys like Terrence know him or something like that. I don't know. I'm just, just throwing it out there, but who knows? You never know what goes on behind closed doors. All right, behind the YouTube channels, you just don't know. All right. Like I say, I think Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, I think they talk to each other outside these YouTube streets. I really believe that. Terrence, remember that time he was over at the Maurice Hooker fight, and in the back he said, "Hey man, I text you, man, and why you didn't pick up? Well, what you doing with Earl number? Then that showed me that okay, these guys, they know each other now, and they don't have no hard feelings really towards each other. Come on, So it's just respect. That's right. Oh yeah, hella respect. So so it's not gonna be one of those. It's just gonna be one of those. Hey, look, who is the better boxer? That's how I look at it. Who's the better boxer? Who's gonna be the better guy, or who's gonna be undisputed at 147? That's how I look at it. All right, what's up, Timothy? Start of mine. What's going on with you? Why can't they just see what a lot of fans see, and that's that Bud is that's Bud the best in the world? Okay, I don't know. Okay. Why they can't see what a lot of fans see? Well, a lot of fans see that Earl Smith is the best in the world. You see? That's why we got to have a fight to determine that. We got to have a fight to determine that. Because Earl is like, who said that? Because that tickled me. Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin, right? Good cowboy receiver. Right? I always say, hey, man, y'all better support this guy. This dude is breaking people's bodies. He collected body parts. So, Earl ain't no motherfucker. Earl's a tough motherfucker. No, he breaking bodies. Now, that's why Terrence don't fight on the inside that much. If he let him try to fight on the inside with Earl, man, he going to get folded. I'm just saying. but both of you guys are very talented, Timothy. Both of you guys are very talented, and that's why we need to have the fight to determine. All right. I'm not going to discredit neither one fighter. I just like to have fun and joke, but both of you guys are great fighters. One was undisputed already at 140, and here we got another guy that's really, really looking to be undisputed at 147. Matter of fact, he's all the way there except for one belt. One. Now, he did what he said he was going to do, and he did it every step of the way. And so I ain't mad at that. So let's see. And I believe that both guys is going to be one of the highest. Well, hell, I think they're going to come out looking good financially wise. Both of them. I don't care who the A side, who the B side. No matter what, both of these guys gonna get some money. Okay, both of you guys will get some money. All right, shit. I'll be the B side. Matter of fact, I'll be the B side. What's up, Randy? What's going on, baby? What's that with you?
Hey, what's going on with you, man?
Man, I'm just, yeah, I can hear you real good, baby. What's happening?
Hey, I just got a little something today, a little bit off the beaten path here. I was just listening to how when we take pride in ourselves, it's like, I don't know, we ain't supposed to take pride in ourselves and our fighters. It's like when we take pride in our fighters and ourselves, we great. You know what I mean? Like, right. But when everybody else takes pride in their fighter, regardless of what, it's just the pride of the country or they countryman pride. Like we was talking about having pride in Devin Haney and having pride in, it's always a problem when we got pride in our fighters. They always find a problem with that. When we point out the racism, they act like they don't see it. The same ones that's mad because we taking pride in our fighter in our country. For instance, when Devin Haney became undisputed, they have a problem with calling him undisputed. Yeah. But they didn't have no problem with calling other people that wasn't undisputed. Exactly. Matt Kellerman, when Cambosis and Tszyu got the 3 belts, he telling them out the rip, you don't have to fight Devin Haney. You don't have to fight Devin Haney. In the ring, they what's your next move? But as soon as Devin win, as soon as Shakur win, first thing they try to do is against each other. But Devin, what about Gervonta Davis? You didn't ask Cambosis or Tszyu, what about Gervonta Davis? Right. You didn't ask them what about Shakur Stevens? Because he's a whole different weight division. You feel what I'm saying? It's right. always pitting us against each other and using that old slave tactic. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna keep them in the house, and the ones in the house gonna be against the ones in the field because the ones in the field jealous of the ones in the house. You feel what I'm saying? Right, exactly. They're always trying to keep us going against each other. That's right. When we win or whatever, we don't get the same options everybody else gets. That's right. Go back and look at it. When those two guys won just the 3 belt, they didn't ask them about Devin Haney. They didn't ask them about the hard black fighters. They just asked them about, what's next, and we already consider you undisputed. You ain't got to do this. You ain't hear him tell Devin that. That's right. You feel what I'm saying? saying?
Yes, sir.
That's what kicked me out with the sport. But then the ones that the undercover races and some of them trolls come in your chat, the undercover races, when you point that out to them, they say we're trying to play the race card. Now we point out the obvious.
Exactly.
We point out the obvious because you act like you don't see it, but then when we point it out, you saying it's the race card.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Now I went back and rewatched, and I'm gonna get off. I went back and rewatched Knockout. He had the guys on the panel. I don't know what night it was. Might have been Wednesday night. I don't know, whenever he had. But it was a good show. You hear me? That was a good show. But the problem I had with the show is it's like Terrence Crawford fanboys. As soon as you mention Earl, first thing they holler is Terrence is a better fighter because he live a better life outside the ring. I mean, what does that have to do with anything? I mean,
they're looking at cause Earl Spence had a drink that night. They said he was drunk, but he wasn't drunk. He didn't even test drunk. But he had that accident, and that's what they alluding to. That's the only thing. Earl stays in it. He's never missed weight, and he's always been in shape. You know, so I guess it what they're thinking about. I don't know. You know, so
I agree with you. What I'm getting at with that is, first of all, I don't watch Earl for what he do outside the ring. I watch him because he can fight. Don't nobody say nothing about Oscar De La Hoya going to start cocaine and messing with transvestites or whatever else he do. Don't nobody bring that up. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Don't nobody bring up Canelo Alvarez. He like to take PEDs. Don't nobody bring that up. So why you worry about what this man do on his personal time?
Right.
Who knows what Crawford do? I'm not saying that he do, but if you find out Crawford was a woman beater, you'll make an excuse for that because you're a Terrence Crawford fanboy. You feel what I'm saying? So don't worry about what these fighters do outside the ring. That's their business.
Talk, Randy. Talk, baby. Talk, baby. Go ahead.
Half of the ones that worry about what Earl Spence, I'm just using him because they always hate on him, having them worry about what he's doing, probably doing worse than him. They going home getting drunk, and the wife got to get them out the front porch. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Don't nobody know about that because they ain't in the spotlight.
Exactly.
I just get sick and tired of them. Bringing up a man's personal life and you watching him for your entertainment and boxing. I'm gonna definitely say this and I'm gonna let it go because I know this is it's not really politics, but it is. But that's like Obama. I voted for Obama, and everybody else voted for him for different reasons.
Right.
A lot of people holler, well, Obama ain't never did nothing, and Obama made same-sex marriage. Listen here, I didn't vote for him to be my spiritual leader. I voted for him to give me my civil rights so that when I'm riding down the road and I don't stop for a stop sign, some racist cop don't put a bullet in my head for not stopping at a stop sign.
I heard that. Yes, sir.
I hope that he can help change that.
Right.
Whoever, with the ones that voted, and I don't agree with it. KQ 100% against. That's not my bag. Keep it over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Same-sex marriage, that's my bag. But
right.
At the same token, they get their rights too. They voted for Obama because they felt like he could make same-sex marriage. You know what I'm saying?
That's
we
right.
all voted for our own rights to be protected or what we want out of this society. So just because I don't agree with it, I can't be mad at him for giving somebody that voted for him that. You know what I'm saying? So why are we fighting people for what they do in their personal time?
That's right.
That's your personal business. That's your choice.
That's right.
That's your choice.
That's right.
So that's all I mean, I know I was ranting and raving today, but I get sick and tired of it, man. I get sick and tired of every time Earl Spence name come up. But I don't like him because he got an accident and he was drunk. I mean, what you do? You probably snorting cocaine and smoking Molly or whatever they do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, let these guys fight and judge these guys off of what they do in the ring, off of what they show you in the ring.
Exactly.
And not off what they do on their personal time.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah. I appreciate you, brother.
I'm gonna let somebody else get in on it. KQ. I just had to get that off the table while I'm riding out on these back roads in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. All right. Hey, man, that's a good call, man. Good call, man. A really good call. All right. Yep. All right.
Appreciate it, man.
All right. Later. All right. Peace. All right. Okay. My guy, Randy. Yes, sir. Randy. Good call. Yeah, good call. All right. Please, Black Preacher Man, sports fan, Caleb. Benak. Sue. Chat. They say, OG, can you believe Tony said EJ won't last 6 rounds? Yeah. I don't know where he got that from. I'm not going to, I'm just going to say that. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to say anything about him, but that's ludicrous because it's going to go longer than that. Both fighters, so. But anyway, I think he just was, I don't know. Was he serious? I don't know. I didn't hear that part, but anyway, but I missed all the calls. Okay, I just got off a conference call. Sound like someone was going off. Yeah. It was going off. Yeah, Randy, that was Randy. Yeah, good call though. Good call. It just, and also lifting weights don't make a fighter. All right. I was looking at the chat there. Somebody was saying somebody lifts such and such weights and such. It don't make a fighter. Matter of fact, that can hinder a fighter. All right. Look at Anthony Joshua. That can hinder a fighter. You got to be careful with the weights. All right. So, all right, we got another call, 478. Talk to me, 478.
What's up, OG, man? It's Right Side. How you feeling today?
What's going on, Right Side? What's happening with you, baby? What's happening?
Man, it ain't, man. Great show as always, OG. I had to jump on the conference call. I missed all the good calls, man. So I hope I ain't repeating that somebody already done said, man.
Okay. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Man, we were talking about a lot of the fighters at the Hall of Fame picking Bud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, it is what it is. I think, like I told D-Ray earlier, man, it's a 50-50 fight. This is a true 50-50 fight.
Of course it is.
Has never been in the ring with the level of competition that the other man is. You got two elite fighters, and I think they're gonna be the best fights for each person. You know what I'm saying? As far as the resume goes,
right?
And so, I just at the end, if they gonna pick, I got EJ winning. That's why I say it's 51-49 for me. That's the fight. 51-49 Errol Spence. You see what I'm saying? And,
right.
My brother D-Ray, he got it 51-49 Bud Crawford. I ain't mad at it either way. But at the end of the day, man, the fight need to happen. And
of course,
you can pick who you want. You can see the fight. You can pick. You see it however you want to see it. You can tell me the shit gonna end in 6 rounds. You can tell me that it's gonna go to the decision. We need to see it. That's all I'm saying. Let's just get in the ring. Let's make it happen, man. All these the splits and the resume.
I don't care about that. Yeah, I don't care about that because both of you. Yeah.
I'm tired of hearing it, OG. I'm tired of the split. Yep. I'm tired of all the talk.
Yep.
All the talk from both sides. Man, get in the ring and one fan base. Somebody gonna be quiet after the fight over. That's all I'm saying. Somebody gonna be quiet.
Yeah.
And, I ain't got no dog in the fight.
Right. That's what I said. I don't either. I just, all I know is both guys going to come out, win or lose, with a nice paycheck. So both guys gonna come out happy. I would, so that's how I look at it. So I just want to see it and let's make it happen and let's get it done. So
let's get it done. Yeah, let's get it done, man. Hey, they need to go ahead and make this fight. And it's the biggest fight in boxing. We all know this, so make it happen. That's the thing, though, OG. Look, man, they gonna ESPN, like you were talking about with ESPN, how they wanna keep Lomachenko at the top for some reason. I'm not sure why.
I don't know why either.
Everybody say they want Tank Dev. I want to see Tank and Dev. I definitely want to see that fight. But I want to see Devin Haney versus Lomachenko.
Me too.
Because when Devin Haney go in there and handicap Lomachenko, then we ain't gonna hear all this nonsense no more that we've been hearing them talk about Loma. And I like Lomachenko. He's a good fighter.
Right.
But he ain't on the skill level, and he's too small. You know what I'm saying? If he was still fighting at 30, I think he have a good chance there. But at 35, man, he's smaller than a lot of guys. Look what was able to box with you, push you back the way that Tszyu did, until Tszyu just started standing there trying to do the shoulder down roll. He was winning every round.
Right.
And so I think you go out and start pumping the jab against Lomachenko, and then you start following up with some stuff that hurt. He might be in trouble. So I want to see that fight happen. And then all this ESPN nonsense that's going on. Hey, I think that shut that whole conversation down. But we know they'll come up with another narrative, of course. We know it. But
right. Yep.
That's all I had for you, man. I just want to call in and get a few words off with you. But much love to you. Always appreciate the show.
All right.
And you got to keep doing it big, OG. Keep doing it big. We rocking with you. We supporting. Great call this weekend.
Okay.
Wow. That was a great call.
Okay. And hey, right side. Do you have a channel?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you can drop your channel in the link. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate you. All right.
All right. Okay.
All right. Take it easy.
And shout out to the chat, man. Much love to y'all. They on fire today, man. The chat is on fire. So.
Oh yeah, yes sir. All right then. All right. You have a good one, brother. All right.
You take it easy.
All right. G-Man TV, what's going on? All right. We got my man, Everything Boxing, probably waiting on me to get off of here. All right, because he's coming up next. Okay, and that was a good. And let's get the likes, and let's get 100 likes. All right, can I get 100 likes? All right, and we're down to 83 now, but we was over 100. Some people, but some pop in, some pop out. So, but it's okay. All right. But let's get 100 likes. Okay, you good, OG? Okay. All right. Okay. Well, Everything Boxing, he's still listening. All right. Let me know when you ready. Everything. All right. And hey, phone line still open, and give your opinion on the ESPN, how they treating Devin Haney, and how they pretty much getting away with a lot of things, like trying to make Lomachenko undefeated, trying to make Cambosa and Lopez a undisputed champion, which they say they got 10, which is only 8. Of course, what you feel about all the Hall of Famers, and of course, what do you think about Roy Jones? Was Roy Jones drinking too much, or was he? Cause that motherfucker bust out in a rap. He bust out in a rap, So I mean, come on, all right. I mean, what happened, So, but so tell me what y'all think, about that. I mean, free to call in, and I'll leave it open for a while. All right. But again, let me go over this. For those that just coming in, we got Jermell Charlo, Tszyu. All right. That fight is on. That fight will be taking place. All right. That fight will be taking place soon. All right. Matter of fact, what is that? I had it wrote down here. November. Okay. It will be in November. All right. That fight take place in November. And what you think about Tszyu? Do you think he can beat Jermell Charlo, or maybe he can't? All right. I don't know, but I think he can't. All right. That's my opinion. You might think differently, but I don't think Tszyu have anything that Jermell have to worry about. Because Jermell is one of those type of fighters that he pretty much can do it all. He can move, or he can jab, he can get in, he can get out, and he does sit down on his punches. He do throw hard, and he do throw wide sometimes, and he can go around that high guard. Now, I do think Tszyu is not at that level. Yeah, he is a mandatory. Yes, he is a mandatory. Now, how you get to be a mandatory? I would say he was just at the right place at the right time. That's what I believe. But still, I still say that Jermell still will beat him. I don't even think he's gonna last over 5 rounds. That's my opinion. Now we got somebody else, Jaime Mungia. Jaime Mungia wants to fight none other than Jermell Charlo. Now, Jermell Charlo is not that guy to lose to a guy like Jaime Mungia. Jaime Mungia, at the beginning of his fight, he had a hard time. Well, he didn't really have a hard time. It's just that he was getting slapped around a little bit from Mr. Kelly, who was pretty much I ain't gonna say cherry pick, but it should have been an easy fight for Jaime Mungia, which it ended up being. But Jaime Gill, if you keep him at that level, if you keep giving him guys like B-level fighters, like they trying to do, and what Oscar is trying to do is trying to build up another Canelo. All right. And what I mean by that is get and find somebody that has a belt, maybe, or have him to go in there and fight Charlo, knowing that Oscar knows that Jaime Gill can't beat Jamal Charlo. He knows that. All right. But he wants to say, well, at least Jaime Gill can fight anybody, and he wants to fight anybody, or he wants to be the best. All right. Well, Ryan Garcia said the same shit, right? But Ryan Garcia lied. All right. Ryan Garcia has lied, and now Oscar is kind of tied up right now because Oscar is 0 for 3. And what I mean by 0 for 3 is he could make Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia fight because that wasn't going to happen. He know that wasn't going to happen. So he thought he could make it, but he can't. All right. So, and also, Ryan Garcia, he wants to make, not Ryan Garcia, Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya is want to make a couple more fights, and those fights won't go through either, because Jaime Gill, he wants to fight Jamal Charlo, and Jamal Charlo right now don't want to fight Jaime McGill. Don't know why, but I think he should move up and go to 168 and fight David Benavidez. Now, I think if you don't fight David Benavidez, then Demetrius Andrade. I think those are two fights that make sense. All right, those are the two fights that make sense in my opinion. Now, you don't need to be at 160 anymore. All right, you've been there long enough, and you're a champion. Yes, you are. All right, you dropped out of the fight with Selecki. Okay, so I think Benavidez is waiting on you. I think you should go in there, even though David Benavidez don't have a belt. Still go in there and show that you want to fight the best. Show you that you want to go in there and fight somebody that is really tough and people that don't want to fight. So go in there and make your bones. All right, go in there and make your bones and let people know who you are. That's what I think. So if he can do it, then if your brother Jermell go in there and fight anybody and came out there and be undisputed, and still just take a breather and get a drink of water and turn back around and got to fight nobody but Tszyu, then okay, then what are you doing? See, this is the problem I have with Jamal. Jamal always want the fanfare, but he always want to be the cheerleader, but he won't get his ass in there and fight. That's the problem. Now, I don't know if he lost the love for it. I don't know if he don't want to be doing it no more. I don't know. But one thing about it is he got to do something. All right. You supposed to be big Charlo, but you acting like little Charlo. Now Jermell, now of course he got this what comes with being undisputed. You gotta fight your mandatories. You got mandatories, all right? Now, only thing that's gonna make you get out of the mandatory fights is fight somebody for undisputed or unified. But that don't make a difference. They get all the damn belts. So therefore, you're gonna have to fight your mandatories. And that's what the meeting was all about. I was telling you all about in Puerto Rico. All right. They were trying to figure out when a fighter comes undisputed, all right, who would go first, right? But they didn't keep their pack. They had a pack like the mob. Well, they didn't keep their pack like they had with the mob. All right. Everybody pretty much just try to get in where they fit in. All right. And of course, the WBA always want to be the first one to bring on their mandatory. But the WBA ain't cleaned house yet. The WBA ain't take care of business yet. The WBA ain't got rid of no Reggie belts yet. All right. We talking about the regular WBA belt. They ain't got rid of those yet. They need to get rid of those. All right. Now, of course, remember, Earl Spence beat Yordenis Ugas, okay, at 147. Remember that? Okay. Now, remember Jamal James? Yeah, you can't forget him. Now, didn't they elevate him up to the WBO regular belt? Or did they get rid of that? No, they did not. They supposed to be cleaning the house, and all they doing is still wrecking the motherfucking house. That's what they doing. What's up, Jermell Lane? What's going on with you? All right. So, but anyway, back Kurt Simmons. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like this Charlo versus Tszyu fight. Yes, Bole. Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight. But I think that Jermell is going to go in there and do what Jermell does, and he's going to beat Tszyu. Now, Tszyu, and I'm not saying he a hype job, but he is a mandatory. Now, how he got there don't really matter now. He's there. And now the fight has been made. So now what they waiting on now, I think they wait on Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. Now they want to make it it should be in November. But I think they shooting for they fight in October. I'm not for sure. But wherever that fight land, oh Lord, let it land somewhere. But anyway, but still November. This is where Tszyu is going to fight. Now, don't forget, we got another fight this weekend, and we are talking about Benavidez, all right, or Viterbo, all right. Everybody calls him something different, all right. We got him and Joe Smith Jr. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is the guys that I think Canelo should have fought in the first place. I ain't talking about Rocky Fielding, none of them guys. I'm talking about this ain't no Rocky Fielding type. Right, these guys can fight. These guys can box. These guys can hit hard. And this is what I'm saying that Benavidez and Bivol. These are the guys. And hell, Zerto. Don't forget, he's round in talking shit too now. All right, Zerto. I mean, these are the big guys. These are the big guys, the hard hitting big guys with the big guns. And these are the ones that should be fighting. These are the ones that should be running all the divisions, really, in my opinion. I'd love to see Bivol and Benavidez get in there. Man, that would be, that'd be fire. But anyway, that could be a good fight this weekend. All right, we got him and Joe Smith Jr. That's gonna be a good fight. Man, I can't wait to see that fight. All right, and I will be calling that fight definitely. All right, I can't count Joe Smith out. All right, Benavidez is too willing to take punches. Yes. That's one thing about Benavidez. He would eat some to get some. That's one thing about it. Yes, sir. Yeah, Rick. Yeah, Jermell. Mel wins. Yes, I think he will. Well, no, I know he will. Beat Tszyu. Okay. Now Tszyu been begging for this fight for the longest. All right. Well, see, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. You just might get it. Yep. So, but right side said that Materials, the IBF Mando, is challenging the decision that Tszyu should get the first before he should. So Tszyu may not get the Charlo fight. It might be Bergovich. Now, is Bergovich, is he with the WBA? Right side. Okay, because the WBA always trying to jump in front of the line. The WBA is always want to be the first, put their mandatory up first. All right. So that's what I think they trying to do. But I think this fight is already done, knockout. I mean, right side. I think this fight is already done. No, he is the IBF Mando. Okay, he gonna have to wait. Yeah. You'll have to wait. Because WBA, I think they get first dibs. Well, according to their pack that they had input, when they had sit down like all the 5 families and 4 families of the Godfather and shit, right? So they sat down and said WBA would be the first one to get dibs on the mandatories. So, but I think that's it. Elijah, what's going on? Yeah, Benavidez walk you down. Yeah, Benavidez will walk you down and throw nothing but straight punches. Benavidez don't have a great jab. He doesn't have an overhand right. He just come in and throw strong punches. That's what he does. All right. He's kind of like robotic. All right. And that's what I call Anthony Joshua, a robotic. Now, for those that still joining KQKC, baby. All right. Remember, Anthony Joshua will not fight on Sky Sports no more. All right. He just signed, get this, a $100 million a year to fight on the zone. And the zone, knowing that they don't believe in pay per view. Oh man, he got to get into 2 pay-per-view fights. Wow. You see that? They came over here to take over America, right? They came over here to put pay-per-view out of business. Oh, they're going out of business. Yes, sir. We got something for you. It's called an app. It's called The Zone, right? Or DAZN, all right? And now look at it, all right? Now they coming on to this side of the USA, All right, because they came over here blindsided, right? And that, yes, Jay Washington, Anthony Joshua, the heavyweight that had all the belts, the unified champion. Because remember, the WBC was still dangling out there. Why? Because he wanted to fight Deontay Wilder. That's why. So Tyson Fury, he fought him and he won, and he got the WBC. So he was a unified champion. He wasn't undisputed. No. So, matter of fact, so Usyk got all the belts, basically, rest of them, rather. And now Anthony Joshua don't have no belts, but he still signed $100 million contract. Wow, man. And we talking about for 1 year, baby. More 1 year. Huh? So, man, so who get that UK Willy Wonka? Huh? Because remember, Floyd used to be the Willy Wonka over here when he had all the money, all right? So who gonna get the Willy Wonka and the golden ticket for the US, for the UK brother over there? Because Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn must really like this guy because he getting $100 million and he don't have not one damn belt. Ain't that something? Man, oh man, boxing something else, ain't it, y'all? Boxing, you got to love it. You got to love it, baby. Wow. Baby, I am your boy. I am your boy, KQKC, Boxing Network. And I appreciate everybody that came through today, baby. Yes, sir. It been a blast today. All right. I appreciate everybody that called in. I appreciate everybody hit the like button. I don't know. Did we make it 100 likes yet? I don't know. How do you get 100 million with no belt? Jay Washington, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's crazy, ain't it? That's crazy. And the fight is in Saudi Arabia. There you go, Bole. Yep. See, Saudi Arabia got a lot of money. Okay. Y'all know that oil over there, right? And I'm quite sure they pitching in too now. The zone ain't flipping that whole 100 million. He only got $1 billion money to work with. They gave Eddie Hearn $1 billion. All right. You take that and you work it out. You work it, you spread it around, damn it. Spread it around, damn it. Spread it around. And that's what he did. So, I mean, come on. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. $100 million and you don't have no belts? Damn. Really? You got that much faith in Anthony Joshua? Or you're not expecting Usyk to come back? Huh? Or you expect Usyk not to come back alive or something like that? Really? Tyson Fury is retired. Well, semi-retired. Let's say Tyson Fury don't come back. Let's say Alexander Usyk don't make it back. Just hypothetical speaking. No shade or nothing like that. Then what then? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, right, son. They love AJ over there. They love him over there. They love him with or without a belt. They love that dude. They love his body. They love his mannerisms. They love him trying to rap. All right. They love everything about Anthony Joshua over there. So there you go, Pete. And a lot of people follow him. You got a lot of people over here that like Anthony Joshua. He just don't like it over here. First encounter fighting over here, he lost. So he don't want to come back over here no more. He's just fine where he at. So man, I mean, what can you say? He's just a lucky guy. And let's be honest, he's a likable guy. I never hear him talking dirty, or I never hear him saying some dumb shit. He always saying, respectful things. So I'm not mad at him. So I mean, get your money. That's one thing I never hate on nobody that's making money. Not even Canelo. No, get your money. You might have picked and choose and then fight this person, ran up weight class and all that. But get your money. Get your money. Get your shit. But I would like to see, like Pete was saying, Peter, I would love to see Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. I think that fight is still there. I think that fight is still a fight that people still want to see. I think people still want to see that fight. And I mean, Deontay Wilder's not that old, but then again, he does have some issues with his equilibrium and stuff like that. So that could be an issue. All right, what's up, Fair Life? What's going on, baby? All right, salute to you. All right, yeah, you're a little late. You're a little late. You're a little late. I'm about to get off, baby. You're a little late. All right, but I mean, just think about it. I don't consider the WBO a major title. That belt is a joke. The WBO, okay, okay. Well, Victor, the WBO you got to consider because it is a major sanctioned body. All right. The WBO is amazing. The IBO. Now, I don't consider that because it's computerized on rankings and things like that. So that what I don't consider. But the WBO, which is pretty much Bob Aaron belt, you might well say, because he designed it and everything and picked out the colors, all that, whatever. And but you got to consider that because that what Earl Spence needs, that WBO belt. Shit, to be undisputed. And who has it? Terrence Crawford. So that's what we want to see. All right. So I am your boy, KQKC, Boxing Network, and there's been another edition of KQKC. I am grinding, and I appreciate everybody that appreciate the grind. I appreciate everybody that appreciate the grind. All right. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna take me a day off tomorrow, I think. All right. I'm not for sure, but I might. I don't know. All right. I've been going hard and a little tired, so but hey, man, I appreciate everybody coming in, baby. Yes, sir. Belango, shaking my motherfucker. Yeah, Manny. Yeah, we talked about that, man. Yeah, man, that was something else, huh? Man, yes, sir. It was something else. Belango, and he still think I did a great job. I boxed. Man, he couldn't do nothing with me, this and that. Yes, he could. Yes, he could. But hey, but maybe he getting better. Maybe he get better. Always. Hey, I appreciate you, AJ, and don't worry, I got you today. So, and let me say, you and somebody else. Who was that? Was that Mano? No, Mano got that. Yeah, who was that? Damn it. It come to me. It come to me once I look at the playback. All right. But yeah, yeah, Belango, maybe he'll get better. Yep. Victor said Belango's a joke. Yeah. Man, y'all don't think he did a great job? All right. Because he's basically a prospect. Yeah, but I think they hyped him up too much. And now I think he's getting a big head because he's walking around. Um, of course, everybody got jewelry now, right? But he's walking around and thinking he's at that level, mentally wise, but he's not. So he's walking around like he has accomplished so much in the sport, and so one day somebody gonna bring him back down to size. That's what I think going to happen. You know, so, people on yeah, I taken on AJ and the guy from the UFC. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, but like I say, the Hall of Fame. Congratulations to all them guys. And even Floyd Mayweather, he was up there, and Floyd gave a nice little speech and said, "I am TBE. I'm still TBE today, tomorrow, and forever." Floyd talking that shit, right? He said, "ILTBE, yes." And I'm the one that brought in blood and urine. I'm a clean fighter. He took off his jacket. I'm a clean fighter. So you know who he was directing that to, right? Canelo Alvarez. He got this hang up about Canelo Alvarez that he don't like, because because he got caught with drugs. No matter how much y'all want to say, no, he got caught. Okay. All right. I am KQKC Boxing Network. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. And I appreciate everybody. And we got everything boxing is coming up. He's coming up next. And with that, man, hey, Miss Finn, I thought you was gone. I didn't see you. All right. But with that, that's all I got. Man, I don't know how many likes did I have. All right. I'll try to get over 100. But, well, But hopefully I get over 100 likes. And I know a lot of people been busy today and stuff like that. So it's all good. All right. So, but keep an eye on my community page. All right. And if I'm not, well, if I don't make it back tomorrow in time, then I will post it and let you know. All right. Oh, okay, Bole. Okay, thank you, man. Okay, good. That's pretty good. And plus, the rerun people come in the evening watch it, and that's why I say I gotta find a night that can come on. I don't want to step on nobody's toes, like Money Brown, things like that. So I'm trying to find me a spot where I can come on at and Blue, so because a couple people been leaving messages say I want to catch you live and I don't get a chance to catch you live because they work and but it's a kind of hard to do in the evening because there's a lot of other people on and it's so many go around. You got to get in when you fit in. And me and Trill, we've been behind each other for a long time. So I'm gonna do it maybe once or twice for some couple people. So not every day. No. I'm still keeping my same spot. Yeah. So, but anyway, with that, that's all I have. All right. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, make sure you do. And make sure you hit the bell icon. That way you will be notified each and every time I go live. So with that, shout out to the almighty LDBC. Shout out to the new medias and old media today. All right. And make sure to shout out to Black Media's Row. All right. So with that, I'm out of here. You all have a good lunch out, good evening. And I will see y'all tomorrow, hopefully. And make sure you check out the community page to see where I'll be on tomorrow. All right. With that, assalamu alaikum. I'll catch you later. Peace. I'm out of here.